It's 100.9 FM Suni. Na ene Monday, November 27, 2023. Ene juo obubu obusume ne da etoso aduonu nson. Afi MP no aduonu miensa. Adedwada. Na yetra se a yefri need 100.9 FM Suni se yebe wana so yin. Na ene juo me manti dwumadi na de bremo. Me manti dwumadi a ye de bremo yin. Me amidi ho chia me from me ADAKABRI Mahmoud Osioma. Isini a co-character right in front of me here. Eye Magjerry Osei Ajiman. Ono na wobehwe etimi aboa na yetimi edi dwuma no. Production no eye panyini kwadwo damiado as usual. Na eye Magjerry Osei Ajiman ebo ni chidon. Na ekwe friye enso ebata ho ene se wo service mrati kwai emie no se yedi production no beba so. Enu achi no nso so ana technical production abrafrema bankro woni na ya asafo woni so na ehwese bibia ye bia no ebetimi akototen ede amayema various social media handles yatimi ede akogusu ansa na ye de aseda eso ama engineering team no achu agbo worker oteko na jare na nabuaje na adasankroma isademra ne se simpro and facilities for no so big solo and a dada and a Godfrey do no friend you brana and a yaw and a Sami na Mapuna and a DJ Bosco na Milson Siasamrani said Tete I just say yahunu baby a dipu ebeko akobo it gusuneti need 100.9 FM na yemfa and somewhere a coach ko breman emfa emremo na yetna senso so dia na chicha kakra ewo ho voices kakra so ewo ho the Bokrata so no ensem eso na say so interview so no ebeba na mpanifo so aba betrase na yetimi esusu eyie na yadwendwene ensem eho igusuneti enit 100.9 FM Magjerry Osei Ajiman
what fani o
Magjerry Osei Ajiman
me wofani ma bia bogode
uzebroni aya ade a yedi titin achi
za
hwe
na me hia bi
sa
me hia no ne massage so me am tum say me video mo no
chese
me hia massage
don't abuse the body
me hia massage
mem violate body no crack mem violate body
me for way what may ye be ba me kwa na be ma bi na gina ho na me so
ale won pe be ma
na me say
na ba
massage am be ma ne beti keti gina ba be me massage
sa dabi chese ubun ba bi a ye pen sen vessels ne nam no be ma no na ubetimi atwe oye
samom
ai mema mienu omu nyina so nsa no ya ba ko ye pen George our Lord J
ba betiti we
anti George Lord J ana ba ko so no plan station fe no obi ayare
o za
na sa mema ni nyina chese wo mo nyina wo so mo se wo mo ho it George Lord J ho na be hunu sentini kase na efiri wonankokom ede ba kotodwe ede betwam akono o se ho sentini no eso ede ba ese o ba bia kotodwe no wono ni nchemu ho sa no nti sentini no timi bo ede ne safa so mprensa beti se wa ho ye wo ya na enso so no ba bia chese moja no adane bia no chese obeya ma moja no
emu anane
so nansa na oda ho te yawo no na bo se otum se tissues ni nyina no aye tender so no na apede ho be ye ode so dia e de fe ni Eunice mami you
fa you number no
ti you number no on so loje ho
on bit ma
obesisa
na de o kan de massage na nsana me video mu ye me ya de
eno so na chese afi no ho to na ato mami you no de on de abo begugem ɔde aboɔ gu gyem na ɛno wɔde yɛfɛ ne sɛ wɔde aboɔ gu gyem a na ɔde nkuto fa ho a na ɔde bi afa boɔ no ho na ɔde boɔ no retwi na ɔde boɔ no retwi nti ɛsɛ yɛ wo ya na ɛsɛ yɛ wo dɛ na ɛsɛ eti maame yu
ɛno ne yɛ
wobɛyɛ no na kyɛ sɛ woda so so a na wagya wo saa wowɔ mu a bosi na wabɔ pitiri na wate w'ani so ɛho eti wopɛ maame yu deɛ no wɔmfa aboɔ no ngu gyem
bi a mekɔɛ ne deɛ mehwɛ abrante
aba George so na bɛboa wo George ne obi ayare
George ne obi ayare deɛ mekɔ wiu no hɔ ne wie na sɛ
afekyɛ sɛ
meampɛ sɛ mepro widie no mu a
pɛ sɛ pro widie no mu a
makɔnɔ mapro mama
because George ne ɛyɛ obi ayare no nyina no ɔmbɛyɛ obi bi friend reflexology reflexology no nti sɛ ɛyɛ wo nansoa no nyinaa no ɛwɔ baabi ɛkɔ so ahu no nti sɛ wɔhyɛ wo nansoa wei mu a wo sisi na yɛ ɔyɛ a wonim baabi ɔbɛsɔ ɛno no na nka papa bi wɔ parliament menim sɛ ɔda ho wɔ hɔ nom a saa papa no na ɛyɛ the best nti saa papa no reflexology
yɛnsɛm koraa ho sɛ yɛsɛ yɛnsɛm no yɛbiaa bi yɛni wom yɛsisi wom wɔbɔ nyinaa wɔ m nsɛm
ɛdi saa papa no menim sɛ ɔda ho wɔ parliament nti wode ne nyinaa sɛ bɛdi kan ma yu ahwɛ wansa
ɔno no nhwɛ miɛnsa
sɛ
mebɔ watch a ɔba nim sɛ mebɔ watch a na mesisi yɛ meyɛ wo
saa wobɔ watch a na sisi ɔya
mebɔ watch a mesisi
ɛdɛ sɛ bia wohia pendant bi
nti menim deɛ nti mempɛ watch bɔ
medeɛ metukɔ watch ne ring ne nyinaa
asa na mesisi yɛ meya merɔ watch no a 3 days time no mayɛ okay
ɛdɛ nyɛ mempɛ watch ɛna mempɛ yɛfɛ ne sɛ ring biaa hyɛ ɛna mempɛ koomadeɛ biaa soso biribi kora ka me a na ɛyɛ ate ɛma dodoɔ kunu mpɛ ring hyɛ na wode ɔso wode
health asɛm
health asɛm ne yɛka na ɔwɔ baabi a ɛyɛ adwene otimi de baayɛ no no enti no maame yu mɛfrɛ no ɛbenada ne yɛwada mmom ɛyɛ ma me na mama no de boɔ no agu gye mu na kyɛ sɛ wabɛn boɔ no na afei na ɔde nsɛnkutoo sɛ deɛ bɛyɛ o na ɔde fa ho na ɔde bi na ɔde aboɔ no nam na kyew na ɔkyew na wowie a na wankasa bɛfɛ mu ada so wofɛ mu da na wahu sɛ yes wayɛ wo kama paa right na dabɔkrataa no na ɛdi kan aba saa ho
ɔtumfo sɛ mbɛbunu no yɛmbɔ mmɔden a wofa ɛyɛ finder no anim hɔ a ɛsɛ yɛyɛ nhyehyɛ papa de ma mbɛbunu na mbɛbunu no tu kwan dodo tu kwan firi ɔma no tu ma akwantuo no nso deɛ ne yɛgu so tu paa yɛ kwan kasa
saa nti kyɛ sɛ nkeyɛ ntena ha so ho
ɔse yɛmpɛ great opportunities
ɛwɔ sɛ ɛyɛ leadership and position the youth so ne sɛ youth no te ase na wanya bibi anya so wanya bibi anya na ɔyɛ ndɛn ni
ɔbɛkɔ akɔpɛ baabi o ɔte ana frustrations ne setting ɔbɛkɔ anya hwɛ koraa ɔkɔ a ne kakra mɔ no
ɛdeɛ na meka bi ma ɔse ɛbɛ Lawrence Dakwa on the Facebook live was saying you are not a truthful person and it's maka bibi biom
ɛno ano kan
I just no ano kan
ɛsɛ ade koraa sɛ massage asɛm ne ɛde hyɛ ase o
said only ni ma de kro na je say nipa de se ni hyɛ da so no de de wobɛtena ase ano ɔka so ɔba bɛ yɛ ɔde ɔba bɛ disrupt ɔba bɛ yɛ ɔde enti ɛmabunu no ɔwɔ sɛ position wɔ mo so sɛ ɔte ha pa ɔyɛ den sɛ ɔte ha ɔyɛ den so ho ɛna mabunu no so no access to career guidance and counseling ɛte sɛn ya no omunim do mpɛ so mo yɛ
man na wɔ fam
saa ho
na wɔ fam yeah various institutions no kra ɛsɛ etimi yɛ adwuma yie no ɛnhyɛ da nyɛ adwuma yie etia na babunu no kra na ebinim wɔ hɔ a ɔno ano nim dia ɔpɛ so yɛ nso na ɔyɛ very talented obiara yɛ wɔ ne talent obiara wɔ ne career path basa wanya akwankyerɛ na ɔnyɛ obiara ntenetene wɔ but na part na kwa lead to different destination and your choice.
Okay.
Nti very important say it be show mokena. Na your dream mebunu no ho. Your dream youth no ho. Na youth.
It is our baba or your science, right? Our SS. Na universities me no. baako eso amra meye degree nursing na baako so amra meye petroleum engineering ka be me na ko ye de he
obeka ko petroleum engineering
senti
say eno no hwe market space na no no wi a obekontem
so sound o hwe market space no wi a obekontem
degree nursing ne de me offer si dora ona tutifie
oda ho tifie enti wey
since 2019
the maami a wono atetene mo wire mo ahwe ne ba orade ade do bia maami no so eye choices ne man ya eniko say tech se bra be ye degree nursing eno kwa no o fee paying no and just say what ben UST best 10 miles away from UST it just what ben UST it kokko degree nursing na takwa eso mra me petroleum engineering no a was there bi takwa wo munim obia wo ho saa tiso obeja ne baba so onko takwa nko ye degree na pensai petroleum engineering ne de like na wo so de no na enye fee paying enti adi ne betimi ama a mother wono onye educated sa na wantimi yanko huna koda de teacher na ono ankasa be decide na obeka sa koda no ye degree nursing UST na takwa de ye kwanwa o mane banko ye enko takwa nko ye petroleum engineering
o say we no mother ne de efie asem na odi abam we ni de anya akoda no ne part no career part no hwehwe but odo ne ba no na hu say
odo ne ba no
obeja ne ba na ma ne ba na kɔ no akotakwa no ya say
afiri kumasi akotakwa no
na ne be ne nachi
sa
no no ɛkɔ no no de dwen
but otimi di akwada ne ma ne timi ba ne anti wo tema
enti
ufiri kumasi akotakwa no ufiri kumasi ekotema de na ne bo de
so enti ono no enoma bi na wadwendwen ho but eno no de that is not the right mean yes sure say
enti how many mothers na direct to omuma tertiary
programs
tertiary education na o mother or less educated on a direct to say pokoye say it is the nurse ne dey degree nursing
utim say obi wo kan so utimi ka say
na petroleum engineering de ko ba ko benya adwuma
profession petroleum engineering no benya adwuma
ko ba ko benya adwuma
fa no western region
ya be fa no western region wa they just say the bana ko kan western region wa
you be fan of
Abraham na ye degree nursing in petroleum engineering ka be ko de he ka be ko petroleum
provided so passion so e wo fa say the aye kan nyina so obi obi a petrol fo say bi akokra na kudi ni o
anafo ko ye science ni ye den free degree nursing in petroleum engineering ka be ko de he also be ko degree nursing hey one
and degree nursing so you come
a degree nursing so you come so
ni din kura na yakono
just din kura akono
ba no ye degree nursing say come
say
ahanti we unsa we say ni passion or na we no no bia wagwe ni ho ahu say
betra say na asem na ato me wo say just say you have the passion for nursing it's degree nursing and na hey eba yiri de be ne wo say wo choice of degree nursing and petroleum engineering na wo be choose degree nursing
me choose degree nursing because I love taking care of people. I wish I could help people get better. Into no ebema me feel very good doing that. It's not just about money.
It's about the passion.
Yes, it's about the passion. I me was say me share say and na me sumo bi ehun ato no bi nya hompa like e ma manije e ma makoma to me yam of an say minya say in a day say me bu obi na me am didi ye cry I don't even feel
okay
I'm okay
it not just Florence Nightingale na
so I mean I'll choose nursing any day
she's nursing
passion for the job
oh yeah dear
but sika de me say won here you be pay but I mean I'm sure you know people who have money and they are really not happy. So if you are doing something that makes you happy and also that sika kra it's not really much of a problem.
What's your oba engineer da?
Oh yeah, I have. and enonyam wo ho akono wo ho but how many people hear about them? What are they doing for society? Uju hu bebre I won say dampo like you're not really seeing it because enye as enye humanitarian be won say o e be engineer e be as nipa no electrical engineer and as road engineer kwan nya nobody would. I mean, the tenants will be who and I said that new, but if you are directly, you are directly taking care of somebody, it means so much. Like it makes you feel better. Like when you do to me, okay, and any day I'll choose degree nursing over.
Degree nursing, any petroleum engineering, into urban engineer. Yeah, make sure you be at your and work Wesley Girls. Na and the Bank of Ghana down for Friday, you know. Me bano or no so no wo hu bia. Just say engineers and we first class or UST. So no. Na just say we slave queen sanka ho. Na just say engineer or slave queen.
Over for when you say my mom had a settlement. Me call hospital. And no ko hu doctor for ma. Omo wo anklet. Egu omo nine like my dress anklet. My mom always has a certain perception about say anklet in Sanaman. I feel my middle hospital no who said doctor said man no make sure many man kasa I saw my anklet and on my mom say oh sa de agenta phone. It was not Jane and say and everything probably obi odin who so she bibia no e bia na o hwe ne kwan no nam so na into who say oh sana doctor for doctor ni ba pa no fe we na ni ma me de make up the I mean slave queen ejuma what say now we who doctor we na ni ma shanklet no she's had a change of mind into slave queen I mean whatever you are doing you can add a bit of you need to slave whatever you are doing and it is very important
ba na de woman say nipa ni bi ho a ono no on check ne career path no say you na me person ebi at say degree nursing said you working you have the passion for the job and which you know your friend is saying petrochemical engineering akoye kra no eno no ebi a wan kasa wo hwe ho utumi say no
it's not
enya ade a wo konokra wo be feel good
because baby are demanding it say won say only passion for something
if you don't have eno
na wo shemu na it's demand ne ba oh yes trade you are not happy. But udo bibi pana we no matter what I mean it calls for. You are always happy and you always have the edge saying sorry. So I mean that's also
okay. It's very important. You see, ya for no sometimes the man yemfa domestic issues, you know. So enfant to but you the relatives. Ebi anipa no obeti bi aye na moment nkonko say there be takura de ho na me ja o mama call no there. No cry because we job ban na mana kono cry no so ka abrabo no ho no so ka ho bi e be ma akoda no so anya e experience we be any exposure bi no me ade
me ma do go ntaya ma me no BS how
abada enya
na mobo like sometimes me show my me na ni abri a opeso osun ani say misrew and you know that this is good for you
quality advisor enanka eno so utimi de ka bibi na be kombe no ono onya access to quality advice and then ye busa say ya na teacher for no eboa ana so no ye teacher bi so na me ka say utimi ka cha kola bi so nkonko history
o fa na o say
akola ne na etuya school visa ne na sika odi kura ye ton mo makoma akokura nka che ne na betimi ato na ne na sponsor akola se ko history I'm catching because you didn't say, history no history no on Mamini Ghana a Nadia da Rocha and Tiasi na da Rocha di Hoidie na lawyer ni ba akopa ubeka say ye kapa say landlord ya what is so Solomon Kwame Tete ono so e wo hodie na mmom ye ka landlord pa dia miami nua kwa amigyan more of cow than more of achem iti menini ni nkomo kakra bi kakra la kwa amigyan me mo ha
ADAKABRI me juso me chie watie fo
Yo, la yes ye de was say we kete watimi anya bre kakra na woni ye bedi nkomo. Yo.
Ni nyina yo mayo.
Aha. Elo ya kwa bijai. Ghana asase a yetisui. Ghana asase yetisui. Asase no hwan dia.
Asase ni wura de ni di o. Tio Ghana asase a yetisui. Ni kasiye pa odi ko broni kasamu a 238,000 square kilometers. Omrante di betimi translate amaye 238,000 square kilometers. Na ne far by anything. First no Ghana no na efre no Gold Coast send your kai no. Asase no a na edi Gold Coast no na ewo empesua part bi ne efre no the colony empona no kakra fa kwa uni achimo no nyina na ka colony no baabi yefre no asante aye asantefo ni broni ko yedi nkugu a yedi asante so be share Gold Coast ni yam ena baabi efre no Northern Territories aye amantifi eho eno na ye broni efre no protectorate ana nyire si broni hweso ebo ho ban ena eno nso yedi beka ho ena baabi efre o Transvolta Togoland eho na ye wura ye mampani a wonye le baabi krokwa amenkroma fa hudie ni ba no na Togo side no Togoland no portion ye British eye broni fitanya si broni ena hweso ena Togoland baabi so French broni na hweso enti de iye si broni hweso no ye ko independence aga na ebenya le fa hudie no ena omo ye bibi e friend referendum plebiscite eni ebisa Togo portion a inyere si broni hweso no say wo be twa wunu Togo a wo French ase na so omunye fa hudie a woni omo akọ ana woni Ghana be kọ fa hudie na fa hudie de so obi apẹ na omo ye de so omo ni Ghana be kọ enti portion na nke Togo aye frɛ wo Transvolta Togoland no eno so be ka Ghana ho ene eno mi na ye independence enti asase tama woro online ena ne akabomu a 238,000 square kilometers aye frɛ ne Ghana asase no enti wo ya hwan dia
It is 238,000 square kilometers no. And the pesi ehunu say
hwan dia hey me hwan dia de o
na men kan say ana min konko yi efa bi mfiri ho ansa na yasamba hwan na Ghana ye ne dia say
yi ba bi ansa na ye ba wure mu ho
aha tete nana no mu akọ epam nkrofo free ensase so gi sansase no and present day Ghana nana betimi aka say wo ye vanquish ana yen ye occupy wasase no anu nti se wanya kwanya bia sa betena so a ye san aba abegi sasase no ana yitimi gina ba bi ka say sasase mponi ye dia ne ye konka mo ana
adakabri afei na waya ekuro nanim yi nti ba memfa onti bi won say 238,000 square kilometers yenya afa ahodie no oman no a ye friend the state of Ghana no wa amfani san to asase ewo oman ni mu ni nyina so enkuro bi wo a oman ni gi asase ni nyina ma asase no ebeye state land na je so oman asase enti na nanu atran konya ene abusuakuo ene omo ka nyina obi ani asase no eye oman ne dia ye ha no ya nya ni sa ti die ba ye ni se atran konyafo ni abusuakuo ni enton eye clans ene ankura na asase ni bi ye wo mo dia no e ko so ye wo mo dia na mmom se oman ni ye bi dia bo oman ni ho bra no man na sa ko sa trankoyafo no wakoje no say take compensation am so unti fa wudi edi ba ye no na o man no wo option say wodi ni sabe to asase ni nyina so say asase ni nyina ye o man ni dia ana so obeja ma ankrankre aya asase wura ana ankrankre ya asase wura na da kabre ma me ka se bintrel enyire si broni eye John obroni John obedi yeso
eye kweskoko
uko ni kuro mu ye Prince Charles ya yeso oye King Charles kuro mu a asase o nyina ye ni dia eye crown ni dia asase o United Kingdom nyina eye crown ni dia ono ni the only landlord awo obi na wa asase wo ho no crown no e di bi ma obi dia ma obi ba asase ni nyina wura eye baako eye crown ni dia say hano yetimi ye sabia anke bia ye ma wo yadu akiri sensa te de ewe
nti eba ne sign na ha ye ntimi anya sa bi da na obebusa say 2 acts of 1958 no ade na na pese beye
na ka se bia kiro adakabre amwa inyire si broni ba krom ha no obesi yo ma ne so no na on pese oboka e wa mamu ne ho enti colonial civil servant baako ye friend Lord Lugard
Lord Lugard
no ye djuma wo British colonial office and omo assign ni ko Nigeria so all advising on a kwanya obefa so a o Mike atake kam kesie sei obedi nkrofo no so a ommoka na unyusu civil servants bebree enti wo throw paper bi wo throw class wo tintim class na odi ye nwoma book no nwoma na o throw ye no your friend dual mandate in tropical Africa dual mandate in tropical Africa by Lord Lugard nwoma ni una Lord Lugard here ni say on propose a concept of indirect rule ayi amakwesi kokko indirect rule ni say enkofo na wudi omuso no kra mo mu musa na wudi omuso ukọ ye no wo amamuo adwuma wo ye te se wo hene o mabusia panifo ne nkrofo a eda wo manu akoto wo no shedada la wo se ta nkrofo no nani wo kata ntibroni no wo be mo enso obehye bo ama nso tia na wa fre wo hin no se wo hin okọ akoka ti wo manfo no se feel eko wo mbetia tax Kwatiko ko mpesa onu di nanim beka kwatiko ko mpesa obefa ni ba bebre adwuma mu enti institutions no obeto ye no a me kwatiko ko se mu kana enti ba bia kwatiko ko ya ohun se ahini ese ye bi ni wo no wa create bi wo
enti o kan say eye asante be quite way na ukọ abakwase mu o say Bekwai is a creation of the whites. It's because Koko on a creative Bekwai.
Koko, or baby no so he anyone creative. Bolgan money at the idea of going to be creative. Creative, and or the or no Nejuma. Also, small or the Yenetuma. And he or by no yen say, as I see be why Odia. And he I am for no teteno. Now I am for the mining concessions me to gold. I am for the mining concessions me to gold. And my concession me getting back. And no thing that's kaya. Some of independence movement to the buy and for who do you know? I'm going to pray for who do you know? Who's only I for them go here cry. Maybe I come in for some police. I was on prison. On what do I say? No, I show no what to on what do what to. So ADAKABRI empty. Come on, independence organ by no. Now, I to say a rift between him for no any Kwame Nkrumah. To the extent that Kwame Nkrumah can be said, a bedroom maybe the chiefs will run away and leave their sandals behind. Okay.
I make up a papa nye. Me amen and nothing so. A year we have yakente Nigeria no cotton. And maybe a Chamukra, what's your saying? Oh,
Obeboy bi what is saying adabraka.
Ana me twa ma wo waka.
Ni ya o da bi ni me se me yo chi ni metimi aka. Me de achenkwa me no mbremu. Me fi kwa bibrem. Ye ne enum sika ho.
Ache se na asem wane se nananum sika no munya firi nkonwa no ho no. No mu di se sika no eye den efonde eye
na emra no wo hihye ye no wo de takre achimni asante nko a.
Ese mo makofa na ele maba.
Then wo de achimabo kwa Stolen Revenue Act. Any Asante Stolen Revenue Act. Wo de je asante fo ni achimfo nko a Stolen Revenue.
Because na
achimfo ni asante fo de omsika support mateme ho.
Ai kabeda na kayo ya no mudi nkwala ni ko school wa brochire na nkwala
Odi nkrofo ni ko school aba mo be challenge e wa mo say sometimes amamu no ifo ya na tonton newspaper ti say na go ye wa ni mudida
ai
odi wenu be ko school amoma ba abeyi afiri ho abeyi post
enti se sie no obi a woni obi ekonye na odifiti no na ojinsase no na fe no yewra independence mu na broni so aka se oh baby obi atem bro obi antena ho afedi ye ba de odifiti obi na ano no a odwane free na sase otimi san akoka se afi me beji asase no
ADAKABRI empanifo amu be ye sititi ase ye nje ho mami fa on international Mexico almost the whole of California na Mexico for assassin the US defeat o in the war mo ji assassin that time no conquest of territory was a legitimate means of acquiring state territory
conquest yeah
it was legitimate so to me conquer obedient assassin at that time it was legitimate and no and case be the land law me call am che o masa system obi anim case the friend on him and J as he then was justice ni ama ole nu
ni ama ole nu
asi comfort onu na wo mo bodu ya na sese ekura mi bodu ya ye ekura mi sese bodu ya ifri ole nu na ba da wuro chamo na omo de ama mi ene me di komi bodu ya me di komi
ole nu so no ya te hu ni o
ole nu de wo afra wo chese kuku dampa
wa britu
me no kra wo ni bodu ya nu go ebitacha ko ya tuntuma anka na ole yo konya na metitui
ya puna konya no ya punu
anu na sese aba me ko yi am so dache me be ja crofo yi
asase comfort
so bodu ya mi kura yi enye ne bodu ya ne na mafo bodu ya bi
Debbie
to enti ole nu kan samre ne se conquest so oni obi kon na odi ni sun konima o fa na asase a eye legitimate enti obi ni ko je wa asase titimre no a enne titi aseye ense ho enye ne na oba beji wade back ADAKABRI say esa de anka chaos ne beba
mpa
ya chimfo yi aye achimabu akwa nkrofo mfiri adanse ne ade
ai
eno mun na mu pam ya pam betra manso anta no betra chebi so de mechen
ai
na ebinim me akropon eno forikuma edi na pam fo ko boa me pam nkrofo bi efiri ba ya no mo ti ko ba bi foforo
ai no forikuma
na ba wachi ati ya share ho
Debi ye ke kwa chese kofodu ya kura no eye dwabinfo
kofodu ye nua mu dwabinfo ti atua ye pam won an ba ye bi hu amrado na amrado kwa ahemfo ho se mu nua no maba mu ba bi ntina o cheman edi kukura ntumi ne tafo emma ye nua mu fi dwabin ho be ye nu dwabin se ti wasumdwem
aso pa do ke de wa hwe a chairman of the council of state ADAKABRI otrusri bo be frɛ wo usi dwabin fo tie
dwabin de anyom o chema ni asante de na ennenti alanke ye dofo a ye ntohye
enke chese ye dofo a ye ntohye ye kwa atwea so so ananka
na mafo na ye kata bata na wo ya kata ntwie ni niema bi ehunnya ko chema ni asante ye dofo a ye ntohye I say wo free visas ukọ ha woni visa
abadwabin be ka kire wo se wa ante atua dwabin be ka kire wo se ono no oye diko ni nti no eye oyuko ni dako ɔmo nyinaa yɛ baako na wɔne santehene ka asɛm ɛna ntiase anya adwuma ɛna ma wɔde
na ntiase anya adwuma unu ya yi na ntiase anya adwuma atena kuro mu
enti enka rebel o ka rebel amenyi ni sɛ dasebre ɛde bɛkyɛ yɛ
yo dasebre wonya rebel na mom enka wo yɛ
ɛno ane sɛ wo se dasebre ne nua ka asɛm a antimi ya hunu ne puma sibre na ɔde ba ayɛ atemabu akwa
ayɛ so wanyira kwan wɔ koni nua ho wɔkyema ne asante bi si yɛ dɔfo ayɛ ntohyeɛ
enti ne nyinaa mu onu akɔwie sɛ enka ɛyɛ legitimate deɛ sɛ nka asase no wo na ade nanso so si yɛ kasa nei no yɛ soso so a chaos ɛna bɛba
sɛ enti na mpanimfoɔ se tete asoɛ yɛn hyeɛ wɔ wode kɔ Deuteronomy a wɔse tete hyeɛ koraa ma yɛmfa yɛn nsa nkɔka tete ahyeɛ
ɛda hɔ permanently
and sase boundaries bebree wɔ hɔ a for all kinds of reasons no asesa te sɛ ɔkyeman boundary sei asesa yɛnnua mo dwaben ɛbaayɛ a ɔmotena a ɔkyeman mu sɛbe mile 50 a na anka boundary ne kɔsi no yɛnsa nkɔka sɛ yɛ boundary kɔsi hɔ na yɛkɔsi hɔ a yɛnnua mo dwabenfoɔ nti yɛnyɛ wɔ dɛn yɛnnua mo mfiri hɔ daabi
ɛyɛ Kofodia Polytechnic ma 50 hɔ nom no
wɔn ho deɛ mekyɛ no yɛwɔ nkurɔfoɔ a wɔyɛ kurɔbɔfoɔ wɔbɛtena ɔkyeman mu yɛwɔ nkrafoɔ wɔbɛtena ɔkyeman mu tete no ne yɛsɛ yɛde ahɔwɔ na kyikyiri kuro so wɔn ho deɛ mekyɛ no tete no ɔkyeman yɛdɔ dɔ bɛgu de nsum ɛwɔ ado akyiri so wɔn ho deɛ mekyɛ no but nkurɔfoɔ a tete tikya mante ne sakyi kuro mu ne sa nkurɔfoɔ no nyinaa wɔn nyinaa akyemfoɔ but yɛtiɛ de ɔwɔ na kyikyiri kuro nti we peacefully coexist Mimi, that is what I always advocate. Peaceful coexistence.
A peaceful coexistence.
Sachikroma himfie. Ebo himfie nanim. Wahini of Sachikrom and Benkumhini of Akamu. And so Sachikrom yachima buakwa. But when the panel was Sachikrom odia diano, odia mantrenu. And in our system, it is perfectly legitimate, ADAKABRI. Also problems for Chroma loose talk.
A loose talk. That is the key.
Loose talk. Only one of better radio so idea all can nim one tiasie. But wakama assigned in Tokasa Banzo no can.
Because that you chroma ya walk and near and some women. Oshes are aquamufuano no every asareman a yes a man kesi asaraman kesi ho and no mobile a yanoa. Nyanwa isusu no eye present day sachikrum eye sansase no ansa no mo ba beko eye akwamu fie etimi ato aso de yakọ enti no amamre mu no wo mo eka akire ewa nyanwa ho no no eno no na sachikrum fie eye na emum no geographically no
sachikrum no okwamu a oyi benkum enso achima bu akwa shia state councillor oba bi wo chebi e dey na efetin sei and you say like my year no.
Anti ye can no. 1958. And a year Bruni map and that on Western Ashanti. And Western Ashanti, you know. Kwame Nkrumah bae. And the Coco Bar say and nanum a war Western Ashanti do no ano. Omo ye bonofo. Intuition moi na kotoko. Ese kuma pemwa apembeba no ani se ebono soso kan se ebono omo chen apem ebono chen apem ebro champion no na je se direct reference to sante beka se kotoko ukuma apembeba no ana bono so kire wo se ebono no omo chen apem ana sa himfui eka bo mu a tachiman doma brekum ya omo nyina aka bo mu Kwame Nkrumah Eche aye
ADAKABRI say they campaign promise. Campaign promise is here and edi akodu baby edi adu say no. ADAKABRI. Campaign promises the ebeye o man.
Abe the Western Ashanti ya nyu obi aso amana anye local government minister ankosan krata say eye eronofuriata na eronofuriata so eka edin krata be ne ekoto ne dini instead of Western Ashanti na kwaye bono any a half region. The bono any a half region and a ne santehene wɔde deɛ wɔ se ɛyɛ na ne henefoɔ ɛyɛ ne royals ne manfoɔ ɛna ɔdɔ mu firi asɔkɔre ɛkɔkɔ tena abrekum ne nyinaa yɛ wɔ ne gyama ntɔkɔ a ɛbaayɛ ɛdinkra ɛma wɔkɔkɔ pam ɛdinkra ɛna wɔsɛ dɛ montena abrekum ha sei na sɛ ɛdinkra yɛ sɛ wɔkra keka no ho asan ba a mato yɛhuu wɔ asante na yɛasan aba ɛna kyɛ sɛ brekum yi kaa hɔ no mu a ɛma asɔkɔrefoɔ yi ɛdi akonnwa wɔn di akonnwa no ama over 200 years later ɛna pe deɛ akonnwa yi ɛkɔdi ɛma no hɔ no mu a ɛma yi si daabi wɔn deɛ wɔn nkɔ asante wɔn yɛ bonofoɔ wɔn nkɔ asante ɛho manso ɛkɔ ya nɛnɛ ɛyɛ Dr. Leofori ɔne ne nua baa ɔhema wɔn etimi ɛgye adeɛ na ɛyɛ sɛ wɔn deɛ wɔn bɛkɔ back to asante ɛna asɛm ya bepi ne hɔ ɛna ɛyɛ gyama wɔfa ase yɛde nkra wɔfa ase yɛde asase ɛde maa no ɛwɔ gyama aman mu bi a ɛbɛn ɛyɛ wamenafo ɛne wamfie ɛna wɔn te soɔ afei deɛ nanom ne ɛyɛ safo kantanka kasa ai dɔman hin kurokuro asase a wɔte soɔ no broni na ma ne kɔtena hɔ na ɛno akyire no a broni ama na kɔtena hɔ no ne kanya nuru hɔ asase ne deɛ ɛyɛ kɔtɔkɔhene deɛ amse boo ɔkɔhwɛ over 600 comments na atenie santefoɔ mpɛsɛ mo Ghana boso santefoɔ mpɛsɛ mo Ghana boso kyekye yɛ mu a no ntina ma me busa wo saa asɛm sɛ saa asase a afei broni ma obi kɔtena hɔ no no na ɛnɛ obi timi ka ho asɛm
broni ɛma obi kɔtena hɔ a oni ɛyɛ asase no pepade ma wɔyɛ akɔno sɛ wagye a there is still the custom oba yɛman mu a adakabrɛ yɛamanneɛ ne yɛ history ne nyinaa ka yɛ culture no ho ɛno nti na te sɛ wokɔ ɛyɛ baabi anak fɛs ɛyɛ boro ne afoa wokɔ gɔɔ so wokɔ tɛkyerɛ wamahin so ɛtɔtorɔ so kenya ase gɔɔ so sɛ tete no wonim sɛ gɔɔ so ne asante he ne bɛtwani bɛboa
ɛnokorɛ
adwuma no ɔyɛ ne sɛ ɔtwa bɛ de nsamfuo na de bɛso mmanhyia na ahafo ankasa koraa ahafo nnipa egu hɔ na ahafo yɛ baabi a obi kɔyɛ ha kɔkum nam so ɛyɛ hunting grounds na ɛna na America no kuro no ɛwɔ hɔ no asɛm bi a ɛbɛba bi a wokasa wopɛ sɛ woka mu no korɛ pɛɛ yɛamfrɛ food soldiers so ɔmɛdi watam a na tribal soldiers ɛbɛdi watam
tribal soldiers
ɛde sɛ tribal soldiers ɛne food soldiers ne nkɔfoɔ akuro no yɛ wɔn dea woka asɛm na ɛyɛ political ne ama food soldiers adi watam woka asɛm na ɛworɔfo tribe bi ethnic group bi feders kakra bi a na yama ethnic and tribal soldiers on so are only say venom nti ama obi am pese oka no kure bi but tete history na ye ni books ya tworo wom but ADAKABRI ye pass ni nyina by oral account na de ya na ha me ne say eya na ohini bi wo ho a ayemfo no timi tra sumtwire mu a ohini ba ko ba na a create problems bebre so I want to be there. I'm stressed. Yenya, ye commentators no, and somebody be why good stage be yenya commentary no. So what you say? Yenya commentary no. Na yenyu diplomacy.
Yes.
So what you say? Yenyu diplomacy. Na yenne empanimphobia. Womo said ye kosu na ye say ostoyi. We are kind of Mansia, Obiaka, Mansiana Catanson Casayo. And so, Obi could get social media, no, I have been working, ya. ADAKABRI, and no, I'm a discouraging. And the clear way, and you be beyond your canon, no clear as it is black and white, too. I did you know, no, and so, for the greater good, and
it has my working.
Uka
say, you be an econo criminal, one Makai, a yellow, a mensa bunsu, any Justice Bamford Ado, na a year Justice Acha, na a Kobase, I was Nukrana kind of Bamford Ado, Busa said, na what has Nukra got to do with scandalizing a court? Way, a tibida.
Aha.
Unukrana Wakayano, say, if it amounts to scandalizing the court,
Adakabre unim say under customary law. Truth is not a justification for defamation.
So, in other words, now some chrono bamfota do kai now they say under customary law. No?
Under customary law, truth is not a defense. To say me, fan say me nana, eya kwa, and I won't penny for coffee fee, bonduku, and they don't buy it. Now me no catch them be like catch them say kawanutum, and you bonduku ne kofa ekoto na na fee buy. It's truth, but what lower me in the esteem of right-thinking members of society, you will be found liable for defamation.
Truth is not
a defense. Exactly. And the Ecoso, I had too many, and the Otico Coso, no way I can, mimim history, baby. But my decided say, to a certain level, I will not comment. I will rather engage the parties. Me, sabi mi reputation kakra me wo kronu mu no. Me de be engage, ma start engagement no.
Enyam na me beka de waye into de why ade mum at least no ahye bibia se. Enti ye kan sesi Ghana ye yete ase no. Category of persons ben ene wo interest wo Ghana asase mu.
Adakabre ye won sase ni bi cluster ni bia aban oman na je afi Asankonwane ebusuaku akuo. Eno ne fe state land and vested land. About 19% of asase e wo kronum. About between 19 and 21%. What they emphasize. 79% na aka no. Asase a ebi ye abusuafo families. So utofa Accra portions bi o anomukuraden family omo asase gbete kolewe for anomukuraden omo asase uko ti se afienya area ho amioda ediko pram kwan no amioda enpodia sa oni nyina family land uko soro kakra de ko adan na komkope eni sa kope area na wa adan ho no o clan land. Enti clan and tonton na asasini omudia okwa kwapem babi we families ebusiakuo babi ahemfo okwa ya achemni asante a ya ahemfo okwa dagmo ni mampurugu ho ye ahemfo ni bunsa okwa bolga ni na vrongo hono a ho tindana fo ene hwenta asene so enti enye simple formula ka
it ni nyina ko wie say aban wa asase Ghana kura na odika kwaji free na nanom ho na wo hwe so in trust for na enu akire no musua bi susu wa asase na enu akire no nananom susu ewo ensase it mainly ni betimi akase 3 category of persons na wo beneficial and legal interest ewo Ghana ensase mu.
And broadly, the state on one part, and customary owners, the skills and schools in one part. So, Omantifia, Atifiduwa, Akumiano, Omotesonia, Kumia, a woman, skin, and the skin, no, any stool, no, yabako. And Oko, baby, America, dance idea. Entono clan no na asase ne ne dia ena baby a family busuakuo ena ukọ Omantifido portions bia wonso kendana for ankofo a nkofo ne o me na me kodi asem o Supreme Court a me ko wini ma wom omo ya o di dade aso mu ti no mbo adanta na efe papa me do ko Supreme Court no mbo adanta me hear that catch say mumu na ntale na mumu ehunahuna I judge for mumu na nkofo ebu board antai Adakabre ananta nya na ntaketwo o enwu nyanwuma na nta
just jokoto pa
sokwa de titi adanta pa enwu adanta ni titi de ye kokunu bio
enne ya
nkofo ya mu adanta begina ona ye free case na say parties na me buku am say mo sorry.
Sorry.
Na go sorry na judge baako. Oba judge baako say they are naked and judge Tatu say they are not naked. They
Hey! Just
yes, legal representation. I don't sorry. Me sorry, I'm a judge. Say, I knew you would be the one to do this. I mean, Johnny. And I'm very sorry.
When I was anyway.
Hey! I'm to my lady.
Mia.
Me, I'm doing my back. When we are in Dana, we Boliga, and I'm doing my back.
Hey, I just said, Mishimwa, and then post judgment reflections here. Oh, yes, our comments, you know. I was here to me, and I should be near site for contempt of court.
Oh, yeah, we share that part of it. Muku, then go for Insuro. I said, yes, tattoo for the loan through, or no, so to me, what I did. So, no, in Dano.
Your friends, and Navrungu for no.
Oh, wait in Dano, Boliga.
As a man,
you're not Tiatamana, and Kate, know what Tiatia would name some Lana make an ear for Trudeau.
Oh, I mean, who become you? The daughter said, "I don't know, a law, no dear, a landlord, no, a bar for him." And to me, you know,
I said, Body, I know you had the more. Now, what do you come? Yeah, for Body, I know, what you mean, come to me, come to me, come. I say, cramming, I did some of the show beans.
I, which I
want to say, because
I'll
give me where come and ranking.
I na as I say no watch ya me hunu broadly no or more war interest was I say so as I say na se no eh why dia
hey as I say na se die ADAKABRI titi nyina nanka wo asase ne yawo dia na soro ne yawo dia no afia no ade bi ehiem bi anka wo dia so wa ga tete no na obi ko na okokun obopon no ye abo awoso or dan say on one sanini ko ni sa anima no okokun a ADAKABRI tete kura utu emire so utu ade kwa himfie no ya che no ma obi ukun eko ni wo burum ni osankane samwe ya ye wa from place ana yi wo de sen okwabra ni die ne fodoa ye fro oblem chechire e ko na me so me ko blem chechire kwamra di die ne fodoa obi onima from place o kai kwamra di die fodoa ye fro oblem chechire o ba bre ni chechire ene odi fudin no blem chechire satan kwamra di die no mukun na muyi ukun a o hi na eche so ahun nti na asase no de wo so ni de wa sie nyina na de a en ADAKABRI
mimi
1961
61
na yewura o mampani dada awanya ni ba bi kro kwa menkroma
osagefo
o seti committee bi say ahimfo no the gold any forest concessions ya mema enti yenhwe gold concessions na omdi amano na entu ne fo committee ni ba ye no say ahimfo no kra ni mumuma concessions na omdi amano nyina yesisi wom ye nya hwe amfrim broni ati abuye kwasea enti on no ye recommendation say agudi e wa asasi no no o man nfa ne nsanto so for the first time in 1962 and o Minerals Act 1962 and o man no e de nsato agudi e wa asasi mu so 1962 before then no answer 1962 beba no na ka asasi wura no agudi ni ene dia
anti so hwemu a na executive instrument menka number no 1959 wodi Kwame Nkrumah defo ya ekoye se wudi free Kofodua train station e de be fa dwuma akọ
train station
ekosin kokko train station
we yes asase for Boxer development
chese asase woji ye no enti ne ho wa awie no ye ma woche hini bi
ya bi wadi ni status so da bi obi ani compensation the only any say wadi ni status asase ni nyina say wadi be bauxite enti woni say sa range na wa bono ukoy gi asase na so ko register e Kofodua ukwa na pimo
and lands commission for
acquired for Boxer development okwa anapem
Sata me ka say Linda do mami bray.
Linda do I know kre
Eh Bramin twa ho kwan.
Actually, Wapondi Asatu or the Collins Commission for the Koji Yansana, or so on your paper.
I almost so the man, no, almost so the somebody be seen in Chim Honma. This land belongs to Lands Commission.
Side for both side development.
Hey, Telegan and Sassy, no, what he need to one as a cacraca way you map when you know, Coco, a befriend, Coffin,
train station.
Can you imagine? And I just another
only Sano. I should have assassin virtually a song.
Back what we bring to them call once as a pow.
I quite be blaming Indians, assassin need to me. Now, assassin need to me. Now, yes, action for the send into Uncle Chini there. Who do Sabo, who only couple of crowds, a million Chini, Yanni and Sika Winsu, Yaswabana, and then Swabana Sonaja. When you know my babu and then Swabana.
Menu, who can't remember TV.
I think you say ready.
What I remember petty. Not just a young show. Nananum, a bus, central government, administrative authority, municipal law. Nina, a bayeno. Ubusa say, a basisi, nananum, and say, a bebuan, nananum, courier say, a PNT in Sassia, a war pantine hasi. Na make us a papa jonko for. Ena estobin da pa e ka se PNT nsase yemfa bi ma eye ukataban mu e wo West Adenta na yemfa aban no so mfa bi na PNT fu so mfa bi wunim se papa dwonkofo call ye no enne afi na Lands Commission fu ate wo ho ase ensase anipa de tetete so a omo nananom free se kofo ba yem ko mo de cheche kura ne sa afi na Lands Commission ka che ade obi amra na paper wa asase no ho a betua eye almost 30,000 cities. Ni enye paper mfama. Abra na nanum ni chefa 1 city kura ewom na Lands Commission ni eye wo mati asase so ekoye ko. Enti ubebusa se na nanum Lands Commission eye Ghana Central Administration no asisi wo mo anasa aboa wo mo.
Na nanum nso na asisi wo mo. Na nanum ye nya afa ahodie adakabre ya create even court to crime awom. Chieftaincy tribunal say create awom. Judicial Committee of Traditional Councils, Judicial Committee of Regional House of Chiefs, Judicial Committee of National House of Chiefs, with a Judicial Committee of Traditional Council having exclusive jurisdiction, and a regional also exclusive jurisdiction in certain matters. And a deep power now. And can anonymous call House of Chiefs meeting? I was saying can anonymous spending more time. At the green green, why a buffer so now almost so bedin ye? No, minus so bedin ye. But anonymous so at your movie, no, a NDC, a MPP. And the anonymous almost so different.
Hey,
more than the politicians. Now, they should not play active politics. And they are playing latent politics. So I would say active politics in a constitution is one in money maybe me what. The latent one on why.
I know what could see now.
Nana sure. I know why active politics.
Then I know soon. I know so because I had to play.
I know soon. Again, I know soon. I said, Jesus, for our soon.
And then go down why proper.
Baby, or say Jesus wept.
And Jesus wept.
Now, say Jesus is soon. I'm one of my Nana Sua. Any a channel.
Wait.
Many of more, he be ideal.
No, when you one, I be coming. Nah,
and you mean a better cream one of it.
Grab me. Sassino, Manu, Assassin, you work category of persons, a year moody. Now, assassin so, which is until 1961. Now, assassin assessor and an animal day. Na assassin nino eko wie mu so hwan dia
assassin nino eko wie mu no sa kosi ba bia wo hia the airspace above the tents up to point here. Who here? Bema watching ama wa enjoy wo airspace no. Eya wo dia. Enti wa asase no surface ni ya wo dia no. Anta asia na go down kosi ba bia. Yem nim ba bia wo ya wo dia. Airspace na akosi heaven na nka no so ya wo dia. Ana courts no start here and say David. Who here can see thinking was so sad. And they say, we can claim up to point here. Who here now they are enjoy surface no. Now Crowway mono. Civil Aviation Act. Civil Aviation Act, let's say aircraft. Ever for assassin a solo one. What do you mean what's that passing? And yes, I am Kenyan Kagana Civil Aviation from Komu. Kadabia play become bia no bia at the court to say, off an assassin, so I want you to me one.
Want you to me one. Nuntina da bene Laboni. Your Makwama won't see a brosign more than 5 your fence story.
Because I want a flight pass. I want a flight pass.
No, say,
would I know? I go interfere with them.
No, sorry,
aircraft.
Ya compensate to them.
They are compensate. It's a new BB and a business cafe by home. Compensation, idea, then.
Akwaya kwa fe truki fu aka yebesi na eto so 22 ewo eye Dade street afa truki fu an say there be yet me more than 5 story there yam pe
no kwata assistant call planning for no ko check no call owie no ko check your planning land use and planning authority of you is so civil aviation and from ka check say hono or within a flight path say yeti kremu ya de bia ye gidi say we skadi ai be ntimi ka why your plan so see 54 story ntimi see 54 story no how a flight path
a chesem krofui sika bene say chese awie bibia ye be see 22 story e wa Dade street
omo anya omo checks e chese omo ebo omo in the transaction failure obi anya due diligence and ko be hu say particular parts of cantonments Laboni sa corridor Uncle Ben. Na even the corridor now here close to Flagstaff House. Cry. So we even fly over. Even helicopter crowd fly over. Maybe our land or Flagstaff House.
Oh, the hard no security zone.
Only a no fly zone. Hey, now you want to play my phone now. We just be bito or my penny for money any day.
Hey.
Say who got top plot or what? Ben sa corridor na I say I to be o hayama si entra what you mean see ni nyina ne say wo kwaji asase na ye ekura bodua yi e wa ba na ya hwe ne ya bo no wa ye de sese wo ye na aja o de bibia ba ne de agu ya yi afa ye wo akodwa ne ho
Enti kran finally say wo kwe ana emibusa se si agitum asase media ana me metumi di asase conveyance ede ema obi efoforo dia adenti ana ye hyem se district assembly ana uhia se omao ye permit for the developmental purposes on the land
ADAKABRI won omai no yen tumi amfa omai tumi anyi asase a wo krum ha nyina no de ya ne se sa asase ne ya nya mfi unsem kra na ye wo de a de wo de asase ne be ye de e yo omai ne tumi na sese kire e tietia o ADAKABRI ma me mo example so ni mani ma mo bi ni mo
aya ni mani ma mo bi
okay and that so ni mukanda
I can that so minimum e kra na etwam
eye ni mani ma mo bi de bia na e kanda no abusia kuo ba ko na ye om dia it's one ni ma o kanda one plot oni mani one plot o kanda ni bo be pe
debi
eye ntia eye planning o eye bio eye planning one ma bi o manfani Kufuado bi o ti opposite Nima police station
aye
Sao area or from Akwapim Union.
Akwapim Union.
And the same family now. Nima Hoya the one. Nana do papa. And lawyer be a friend who will be your papa.
Oh, Kwelabi.
Omu no di animu edi wa asase no. Na akuapemfo a no mo omu kuo bi mu. Omu twika ma won.
Oh.
Enti wo de hwesa corridor no na hwe nima mo bi. Eye pe.
Ti on se development na we ha no.
Adakabre.
We the who can makai in the late 70s so no. Airport West ho no papa kwadwompi ni tie papa kofo mo tie ne ade.
E so kosi babi odoin sax fie no wo Congress Hotel.
No so
e ko babi Zara na am to fertilizer no wono.
Ai.
Corridor ni nyina was a planned scheme.
Just say benjumo na tete ye.
So they make no. The whole point I mean making is say planning and the member being a fair. Say uja obi aso obi sini dan say no pa. Ko we adakabre on baby all the traffic di yen. Say yenya your land question no answer no correct. And here face traffic sir.
There be.
Now we be a question be say then na class say what do you or where they wo. Ada na class what do so hum or e dey wo so hum.
Emu atre.
Atre ko ye den. Na asase na ye free ha de kono. Ye de aye den. Enti yen to aso si ankran dan nkete ni sa asase ni nyina nko won.
So finally e betimi aye possible wo Ghana ha say ye beka se ma nananom nton asase many padasani bi nton asase na asase bi apeso oto bia
emra no
ta
emra dida emra ne say there shall be no disposition of stool land in this country unless the regional lands commission of the locality where the land is situated has certified that the development or utilization of the land is consistent with an approved planning scheme. That is our law. Article 267 clause 3 of the Constitution. That is our law.
Allah, Mami Jaso. Or he be sending me message. Or you be sending messages. Yes, as it man, cut the mayor's minions. Was it the man Yancy Munu Nami to what we did? It's Nina and a crack crano. Didn't you cry me Nami Busana say? Say, assassin cry and anadia. Because it's so severe valua as be assassin cry a 10 cities. Nebia yasan calculate development a year streets any utilities near the no. Nebia no so yes a 2 cities. Nebia permission any idea assembly need lands commission for bayano. Nebia no so ya 1 city. Yes a assembly na kwaji assassin free what 13 cities. It would the 13 cities nema assembly no. What or no 1 city for the utilities no normal coche. 2 cities no so for the planning lands for normal coche. Na afi wo hene so 10 cities no near the amano. You bet me your system bisa.
Adakabre you bet my star. You bet my star, but and some you bet my star. I was say etimi ma assemblies ni strong. Amra editi krom and say assembly no na what the power of planning, physical development control. It's assemblies in inside. But assemblies ni weak. And a weak because woman human capacity and adakabre enkoye
enkoye is aso hu
me kasa machro baby amete anka your expectation is to say West Legon. Look at this neighborhood. Her property say wa. Now your property say West Legon. Now say every year bia obia or to West Legon ha it even 2,000 cities
every year.
Fine. And anka yeni assembly na tenase say sika ebetia wa ha ye a clear definition of what constitutes West Legon. Ni boundary. Yeni madaye wa ha. Ye wo ye neighborhood committee. Yeni assembly ni be interface. Enti West Legon. yadan e wa ha dodo ni obi abetia 2000 yani assembly atena assembly afini so a yagigi a satika no wo assembly wo de half beko ye retain half e develop your area from junction this one happen to me here me and me alone kwan na me am say drain no
wow
me and ma go kwan no so kota
wow
and ma ye drain e wo de kwan
wow
me titia me wo me bo ho amesa
wow
me wo me secret ma me na be pia nka
wow
na no na me wa ha na kula bi ba se obeje tax obeje property tax bisa ne se okwa ka kire ayi no MC ni se me pese me hu no ta MC ni ba ka me bisa ne se wo di MC se fie nso sa hini ye wa sile go ha ye ni mu ye hu wani mu kura da akada kura fre send ma ka bi me announcement say municipal chief executive say opeso obehia mu residents of West Legon no yi ni ho di kire mu no ni mu dwendwen e kwa ye be fa so a West Legon be fa ne tuma pafra e fie nwotwe nutina na ye think of we ye nto aba ma on. She owes us no responsibility. On need responsibility towards us. But the MP, Mamino, Mrs.
Sayram Alasan.
Okay, Oba has to house she comes to my house. Because she on himself vote for me.
Yes, I.
Correct. At the right time, we should revisit the idea of electing these MCEs and DCs. At the right time.
At the right time, I'll see it to me, yes, I did. Now, Obi to one of them, said, okay, who DC need that? And I need dying.
Me say, you need that.
And a dying Yunugunusu. A dying Yunugunusu now.
I must make me tax.
Nebati Abruchina, Nebano, Ebitri, Yakasa, Yamabodanos, Manamamia. Was in Crawford, Boswadi, a Babo, Coco, the Mamino, works a engineer say, you may be as a permission. Permission or they wanted out of the way.
No Gremo, so would I ADAKABRI would him say, I'm Rewo Chroma. Would I color crown to change without permit?
Yes.
Would I color paint? What do you mean change
it? To the law, because
ADAKABRI Tio. The National Building Regulations, LI 1630. Show the anti-America fan. A diner was seen. Yaman Calabino. Fancy good game up a picky calano. Ambulance service. They know say would I color yellow. At a particular location. Say emergency bunny about rescue. No, every do one than red. How do they determine say what? Until you must keep the state and its instrumentalities abreast with changes in the structure of the property. And in you have to go for a permit. ADAKABRI, you have to go for a permit. Because a part of the provision of a carbon sink for the neighborhood. Also, or produce oxygen through photosynthesis. And carbon dioxide. No, they are here photosynthesis. No. So they mentioned when we do don't cook Greek. Greek science.
Don't cook Greek science secondary school.
They say me do one. They say my assassinate. They say you call I don't cook Greek. Only you say.
Baby, come here. Hey, another.
Maybe having fun, Paul.
But it's good because my main king a message viewer has say and
I'm having a lot of fun this afternoon.
Farouk Ewotema on Facebook Live was a very educative interaction with lawyer Kwame Jan. I have learned a lot this afternoon. Thank you of ADAKABRI and for this land issue discussion. Now, who can say one Kasakura would now call out to Mrs. Sanono? Dr. Jessibu Akoti has say, and Niyama was say, sir. I don't know who say, Lord, bay. And I mean, Busa, what you can say, LI 1630 do.
We say National Building Regulations.
Hey!
What providing a color? I mean, key color into the system. I did say, I know what is a color.
Assembly crown. I wouldn't say
What
car
is a color no is for identification.
because a DVLA car no register a car roadworthy purposes no. Unya enya kasa color we ya. So what's a car color or so let DVLA.
Yo, say what's a color na say okwa. And then the idea what's a ongo.
Me fancy I be na video there.
ADAKABRI.
Ghana mrano.
Ya just bo akomo se mechiano.
Ajoso. After Ghana mrano there two potomantum. Na edebe di waro na be say judge bi ko yimra do ba say ya. No ga say patadi.
Hey, no me you say emra. Yes, ignorance of the law is not an excuse. Next time we adi ado ahwe ni. Aye.
You do say such a busy lawyer with that speciality conveyance. Na wetimi aje break akra na woni ya che akyerɛkyerɛ no mam
asa wo de me no na ya adwuma no oman yi enti
oman yi enti yo
anytime
me da say lawyer that's it kwame jan ana asemi atwetwere hoi na me pese mebo a voice bi kakra bi na fe no yemra dem ha sei na Mapo. Nanyin. Ebo Backman. Ufroja Baba Bedru. And he's the Afrantoman. He's in the studios. Na Ochani letter. Ose on no legal basis in the until electoral commission back there. Okay. You may register presidential candidates, of which MPP for. Wabakwa Kochro or Hineba Kwame Ajimai Prempe Bawumiani Zino on your official candidate for the 2024 elections. Okay. On inti se Ozi Chemati Nature on Timmy Mekade Wakudi Alan Nature on unti ye nefim into one can until October 2024. When electoral commission will say that our official candidate bra, it is a official candidate no mana ebetwe zino ohineba Kwame Ajimai Prempe Bawumia nantia na wata koma otumfo osetutu ana mebu ma chiro ima pa otie ni ye ende Dr. Bawumia your friend ohineba Kwame Ajimai Prempe Bawumia. That's right. Onunti epa wososo o candidate no kokko jizim fama.
Ombre gweznes ombre ebomonizim.
John Mahama pa wonso nko manhia ne yema ne din. Chematin pa wonso nko manhia ne yema ne din. It going forward Dr. Muhammad Bawumia also known as Ohineba Kwame Ajimai Prempe. That's right. And it's true. Mami mo Jeremy so about betenase mom just about between two videos just about 10 minutes each na 5 minutes each yenni kaina yentie nipa mienu Dr. Leo Ofori na Dr. Leo Ofori ona ye obedi akonya ewo brekum na obeye na dasebre amankuna de ewu a otoso mienu na ekwan ofa so akonya no kra no obebedi ye no na onka ne kakra mfa nkyerɛ na brekum konti hene so no osahene ono so enkyerɛ bibi kakra osi hey wa father kabri to the whole we ase osi good afternoon wa father kabri I'm locked down to Miminti inside Kingsland. Wafa please kindly wish Genesis Inshra Asante AK Nanakuya in Coventry UK a special happy birthday in advance for me. From your mom, Angela Kosua Kwendua Mwako, a.k.a. sister, Nana Yao, a.k.a. Blackie, Dad, Grandpa George, Grandma Betty, Auntie Nana Joa, Auntie Mabna, Erica, Jesse, and the rest of the family loves you so much. Genesis, as you turn 5 years tomorrow. Master P, London, Anna, or do we say ya, what they buy. Now, yentie Dr. Leo, the late Dr. Leo Fori, obebe ye. Dasebre amankuna die wuo a otoso mienu ewo brekum ekwan ofa so a obedi akonya baabi ofre a obedi akonya emoa asante kotoko hene de eboa no yentie voice no ebe sign aba na yetimi akoye nim.
List ni nie enwoma beto to dia me baba no ho ade no hwem so betumi a asew na obeka ya jontuma miensa duku portmanteau this way chocolate drink na kan wo hwe afibia so beri ni waware ne a this way chocolate drink na kan sia asew udan kama no ntumu ho me be mo anu nso hye kura de aka ho wo hwe de wapi ho o ka sa batete edafom ho this way chocolate drink
kracha be pe baba ware
asew
ye fia say this way chocolate drink ya sori anopa no ne yenom ye be sha fridge nom no se snack ye nya hoho a no ne de serve wo mo ye didi wie ne ye pe bibia bogu ya de so a this way chocolate drink ne yenom and this way no ti ano a he se kire wom koko wom brick wom bibia wom ade wo hia ne so se
this way chocolate drink
de wo hia ani so se
FDA ahwehwe se adwede nkratoe mo agye atum se eye.
What's cool, fresh and trendy with a new look? Makes you feel real good, that refreshing vibe. Satisfies you right just the way you like. Do you know? Do you know? Do you know? Ain't gotta do it alone. Specialized makes you flow. Anytime, anywhere. Specialized feel different. Always think specialized. Special Ice Natural Mineral Water. Feel different. Think special. This advertisement has been vetted and approved by the FDA.
NIT 100.9 FM so any. Ti yebesan yakọ na eye Dr. Leofori. Ono ena betena eye ekona akonya so ewo brekum. Ofa akonya dini eye dasebre amankna de wu woto so mienu. Na eye ABC News Gordon Sarebedi akon. Akọ akudru London. Akotetare dan ho awie enu photo so twitwa no de bo say I've really enjoyed your interaction with lawyer Kwame Jan. Very, very educative. I suggest you steer off political discussions and focus on such critical topics to shape our developmental agenda. Mahmoud, God, in fact, I'm looking to discuss with Father Dixon from the second quarter of next year. Bia Omame Sorry Radio, no so ne politics na will be here to make a do no. The Bia go into Nananoma Sitnum and then have a list of all chiefs here in Ghana. Because it's a chieftaincy act, no, Oka Asantehene and Paramount chiefs. Now waka divisional chiefs, now waka sub-divisional chiefs, now waka edikuru. Now for no about all other chiefs recognized by your friends and House of Chiefs, no. And to be a list of Sahim Nina, you know, be Antanasi. Ma will be a young say, baby, you move for our better assassin. Na fe so no ba yi na na wada woroma empuntu dwuma be na wodi aba what's happening
this aspect mum na den ehia
and here
because sometimes ahimfo they refuse they are immune from
Uraka say you
o mesahimfo be why even
Uraka say you
even the president we criticize the
president me say it you support me na me kan che Father Dixon
when you say even the Chieftaincy Act the case of Nanampofo versus the National House of Chiefs and
Nanampofo I have a lawyer.
Yes.
You have a lawyer somehow.
On Attorney General and National House of Chiefs. Who's the first look on say or hine fro cry na say one kokra and no
or hine show course yentia or hwehwe
and no crampo bone
yentia
the Supreme Court have struck that out.
Say mo na mo ka ho bi na municipal law GBB free nanan muslim. Okay, yentie dasebre
dual system the municipal law stands supreme.
No problem. Me enko so right, yentie amankona de dasebre amankona de otoso mienu. Ono na ote akonwa kese so brekum. Ne views as to the year yakonwa ne sakaye. Na yewia yasan ahwe brekum kontinene. Ono so ne clarifications bi ode man yentie.
yɛfrɛ me dasebrɛ Dr. Amankoradi Awuo a ɔtɔ so mmienu na meyɛ Brekum Mahene na madwuma a nyame de me ba wiase sɛ meyɛ doctor meyɛ surgical specialist a meyɛ operation mekɔsua adeɛ wɔ Germany na mebaa Ghana no na menya ɛdɔ kɛseɛ bi paa ɛne buo de ma Otumfoɔ Ɔsɛtutu the second saa berɛ no na wabɛtena akonnwa so a obiara frɛ no King Solomon na mehwehwɛ mu naa no mehu sɛ nɔkorɛ ni ɛsɛ sɛ yɛfrɛ no King Solomon ɛfiri sɛ nyansa a nyame de ma King Solomon no bi sɛ ɔwɔ bi a ɛnam ne nyansa na ho braseɛ ɛdɔ a ɔwɔ ma nipa ne na akoko oduro ɔde aboa ɛyɛ ahennie wɔ Ghana na saa time no mi sɛ obɛdi adeɛ no na ahensɛm pii wɔ manhyia nanso obɛdi adeɛ no ankyɛ na saa ahensɛm matiw ne makaw na ɛwɔ hɔ no a ɛma manhyia ndwo no ɔtumi siesie no nyinaa sɛ ɛnam saa na ɔmoto no sɛ ɔna ɔyɛ King Solomon na ankyɛ biara na me nso so yɛde me sii akonnwa so wɔ Brekum na bra yɛde me sii akonnwa so no anyɛ bɔkɔɔ ɛkɔfa nsɛmsɛm pii bae Brekum akonnwa no ɛfiri Asante Asɔkɔre mmerɛ bi a Opokuwara the first na ɔpɛ sɛ ɔtrɛ Santeman mu nti ɔkɔ ko wɔ mmea pii na ɔne dɔmaa ne Germanfoɔ kɔkoe na ɔdii wɔn so nkunim no na wɔn san aba no na ɔgyaa asogyafoɔ bi wɔ baabi a asese Brekum wei sɛ wɔn ntena hɔ na sɛ dɔmaafoɔ ne anaasɛ Germanfoɔ wɔn sɔre sɛ wɔn ne asantefoɔ ɛbɛko a na kyerɛ sɛ wɔn asɔ animu na afei wɔn ato nkra na yɛde nipa bɛka wɔn ho nti akyire no na ɔyɛ n'adwene sɛ ɛsɛ sɛ ɔkyekyere kuro wɔ baabi a asogyafoɔ no wɔ no na nti ɔkɔhuu Asante Asɔkɔre Mahene sɛ ɔmma ne nipa na ɔmfa nkɔkyekyere kuro wɔ baabi a asogyafoɔ no wɔ no nti nipa a ɔyi wɔn kɔɛ no ebi ne Amankoradi Awuo a ɔdi kan no na ebi ne nipa pii ka no ho na wɔn kɔkyekyere Brekum man nti wɔn kyekyere kuro no na nipa deɛ ɔntena ase wiase afebɔɔ ɛduru baabi na Amankoradi Awuo ɔkɔɔ ne kra akyi na ne nua bi yɛfrɛ no Kyerɛdi Abɔ obɛdii n'akonnwa na Amankoradi Awuo bɛtena akonnwa so no ne nua baa ne yɛfrɛ no Amea ɔno na ɔyɛ ɔhemaa Amankoradi Awuo wuiɛ na ɔno deɛ ɔte ase nti Kyerɛdi Abɔ bɛdi akonnwa no na ɔno ana yɛ ɔhemaa ankyɛ na Kyerɛdi Abɔ no so ɔkaa baabi na ɛkaa Amea Nana ɔmpɛ sɛ saa time no na wɔn a ɔne wɔn kɔɔeɛ no mmɔfra a yɛawo wɔn hɔ no na wɔn nyinaa susa na no sɛ tete mmerɛ no so ɛdu si no a ɔsɛ ɛnya obi a wanyi ne ho ɔden ɔwɔ nyansa sɛna bɛyɛ a ɛko bi ba a ɔbɛtumi di anim na ɔtena akonnwa no so a ɛnam saa nti na ɔkyesa ne din yɛ no Ameahene nti ɔbɛyɛ Ameahene the first ankyɛ na ɔno nso so ɔkaa baabi na ansa na ɔbɛka baabi no ɔde akonnwa no ma Amankoradi Awuo ne ba ɛfrɛ no Kwakudi Awuo na ɔka kyerɛ no sɛ ɛyɛ Amankoradi Awuo abusua no sɛ ebi nyina a ɔnnan ne papa akonnwa no ma wɔ no na ɔno ɔkaa baabi na ɔkaa baabi no na Kwakudi Awuo no ankasa sɛ ɔfa ɔhemaa firi de yɛfam na mmom ɔkɔfa ne nuabaa yɛfrɛ no yɛ awusu a de ne sie akonnwa no so na kyerɛ sɛ akonnwa no bɛdii mma no hɔ na mma no di akonnwa no a bɛyɛ mfeɛ 200 ne akyire na bɛyɛ 1941 na yɛ nananom wɔn kaa yɛn ho sɛ akonnwa no yɛ wɔn dea na nyɛ mma no dea deɛ sɛ sɛ mma no de akonnwa no ma yɛ papa nom na wɔn nso wɔn mpene so saa time no na ɛyɛ nana Kwame Boakye a ɔkaa baabi a mabɛdi n'akonnwa no ɔna na ɔte saa akonnwa no so nti ɛyɛ amanso ma ɛbɛpue manhyia bi sɛ na prɛmpɛ the second or so na ɔte akonnwa so nti ɔtena so no na ɔhwehwɛ mu no na ɔka kyerɛ ɛyɛ Kwame Boakye no sɛ akonnwa no ɛyɛ amankoradi awuo asefoɔ dea na ɔno ɔyɛ ba na mmom ɔntu n'akonnwa so na sɛ ɔno anaasɛ ne hemaa no ne yɛfrɛ no fɛkaa so ɔka baabi a ɔsɛ ɔmode akonnwa no kɔma amankoradi awuo asefoɔ nti ɛyɛ ɔhemaa no ne di kan kaa baabi na ɔde akonnwa no ma me nuaba a ɔdi m'akyi nti ɔno na ɔbɛyɛ ameahene the second na ɛwɔ mu ara na ade Kwame Boakye so kaa baabi na ameahene the second ɔde akonnwa no ne mpanyinfoɔ abusua yɛde akonnwa no maame nti yɛde akonnwa no maame no ɔno deɛ kɔpɔ na ka n'adwene ne sɛ ne mma no adi akonnwa no akyɛ ɔmahwɛ akonnwa no so akyɛ na this time deɛ nka ɔmfa akonnwa no ma me a yɛ na akonnwa no yɛyɛ deɛ na sɛ daakye bi akonnwa no tɔ a ebi a yɛbɛtumi ama mma no so abɛdi bi mma no wɔma mpene so saa ɔma nte aseɛ na ɔmde asɛm no kɔɔ yɛde kɔɔ ade regional house of chiefs ɛkɔ so no nyinaa no ɔtumfoɔ te ho bibi na nti ɔsoma a ɔbɔfoɔ ma no ba brekum bɛhu nana ameahene de sika no ɔyɛ me sister no ɛne me ne mpanyinfoɔ no a wɔn di m'akyi no atrankonnwa no wɔn kyɛ mmienu ɛfa kɔɔ mba no hɔ na ɛfa so baa mo hɔ na ɛkɔɛ no kɔhyia ɔtumfoɔ no na ɔtumfoɔ obisa nana hema sɛ adan na ɔde me si akonnwa no so na ɔmfa ma mmɛkyerɛ na sɛ ɔde me bɛkyerɛ yɛ a nka nea ɛkɔ so nyinaa no ɛko na aba so no nyinaa nsɛm na aba so no nyinaa no ɔno na nka ɛsɛ sɛ ɔdi anim ɔkoma me na mmom nka akyi ɔno nso ɔbɛdi akyire na mmoa biara ɔbɛtumi no ɔde bɛma yɛn na saa time no nso na ɔno nso ɔfrɛ ɛyɛ wɔma ayɛ me dɔm no ma ɔmo ba manhyia na ɔno ɔmo kaeɛ sɛ ɔpɛ sɛ asɛm no oyi ba manhyia na ɔbɛsiesie wɔ mo pene so nti yɛfrɛ asɛm no wɔ regional house of chiefs no na ɔtu bɔfoɔ sɛ ɔmmra mmɛhu wɔm na ɔnye asɛm no mfa mma no na ɔnsiesie no wɔ manhyia na adɔmyɛfoɔ no sɛ ɔmo nsom manhyia ɔmo nsom ɔtumfoɔ nti ɔmo mpene so ɔtumfoɔ the chairman no ɔsan kɔɛ kɔbɔɔ n'amanneɛ nti ɔkɔbɔɔ n'amanneɛ no na ɔfrɛ me na ɔka kyerɛ me sɛ menka makoma ntom nea ɔbɛyɛ biara a yie bɛyɛ yie nɔkorɛ bɛba na madie makonnwa no ɔbɛyɛ ama me na meda no ase na nɔkorɛ ni sɛ onim a nka mentie akonnwa yi so nti ɛfiri saa time no mmoa biara a ɔbɛtumi no na ɔde boa me na ɔdi nsɛm no so akyi nti asɛm no na ɛwɔ ade regional house of chiefs no yɛhu sɛ na nɔkorɛ nkom nnadi ma me lawyer no ɔka kyerɛ wɔn sɛ ɔmpɛ sɛ panel na wɔn ɛtu wɔn a wɔn di asɛm no nti wɔn mfa different panel na wɔhwehwɛ yɛ ti na ɔde asɛm no kɔɔ high court wɔ wɔn akyi ebu a mebem sɛ pɛ na wɔn san yɛ appeal de kɔɔ ade court of appeal ɔso so ebu a mebem wɔn di fɔ wɔn de kɔɔ ade supreme court ɔso so ebu a wɔn fɔ na kyerɛ sɛ ɛsɛ sɛ akonnwa no yɛ media na meba regional house of chiefs sɛ ɛte saa deɛ a ɛneɛ ɛsɛ sɛ wɔn gizet me na me kɔɔtumfoɔ ka kyerɛ sɛ sese deɛ aduru ni na anka ɔmma me da a mɛba bisae na ɔsɛ mentom bo ase asɛm no ntwae na nti metom bo ase na ɛwɔ mu a na house of chiefs regional house of chiefs ɔmo kaa sɛ supreme court foɔ na ebu asɛm no ɛnyɛ ahemfo nti ɔsɛ asɛm no yɛsan tu another panel or at the Regional House of Chiefs. Into to another panel. Now, Omotra Assembly. So, actually, Suahin and not or ye chairman. Omotra Assembly. So, you said this time no woman say, or two for any woman. Now, Ubia, so say, Bia, or baby, we indeed no credit, or no credit, ni dear Assembly. Na medibim na otumfo aye ne de entimi mfa adonka na mesese nyame man nkwatenten ahoden wo na ne nyansa na odi ama no no fa bi nka no ho na oye nipa bi so a owodoma nipa pi na Ghana nipa pi bi dia dia pi nema ombenya sase a ombeton ne keka ho tena ombe.
Right, into yetie the late Dasebre amankona wu otosumi no ono na no te akunwa so e wo brekum na anu ya wada yakwa ne dotiye na dotiye no mu no wontwantwi kakra ne ho kasatentene no yentie kontihene a ono na owo brekum na de course wo e wo brekum no de kontihene bese no na yentie bi.
Azeba kwa sebi so metu da na do man for say. Oh, hino ko social media too much. Enye. Social media na do man didn't nam no say otu futurugu bekumfo ani. Sanity. You can so be asante a. In language say the question of language there it has got nothing then am can catch say. Togo was a German protestant but omaka German ho. The language, the bottom line is CPP, the Creative Brown region. Now, Western Ashanti. Now, they said Western Ashanti there. No, you Ashanti for. Didn't you know Brown who created the Brown? Who called Quapim says, a Creative Eastern region. A Quapim for Achimo, Krobo, a whole lot of them. I don't say language now can't no can. Sanity. Uko vote or here the bia. Slash bia be my kodo slash cemetery cherry. O mudu do we penu na me ko grace occasion. Na mum yenye bibi se da bia na o man so kwa o na do man no o no motive for the ko. Mintimi kasa ma no. Enti na me kan say o hin bia on style. Enti brekum for no ye him for no style ne say communal labor you disassembly wa capable because edu because na the smaller decision brave me nua ba merebwache onabu merebwache na o DC that anya clean city bisa say anya clean city na ohini bi communal labor na no your government agency where yes ade no ohini kwa dey do time bi anka unta akra mpi unta ankasa asem no ba ayi hunu na yaba wo for cancer. No, you know, ukona na uda social media na ukasa there. Say the na ahifiedu na wo yede. Sadete. Na kufu ado president assuming say na ona bu kofi aje obreku. Na bibisa na kufu ado she the boot ni adi frakra. The communal labor sanoma no mana. Yenko de sa. Sebelo tamanko de 2017 na Supreme Court ruling no buy. Entinya obi na ama eka ISM o ma you were something 2-4 and say what she say what trust I didn't a Supreme Court ruling. I say no say Janaswa the DNT. So another my Hennekas guilty because wrong 2-4 years we need in film. You come as seven abano. You make a say another my Hennes said you know na can become as a my only fast now more on social media. And can we anything I may or say so much man sabi become continue the person be clear air no let me referee because you run or babeshe or buy beshe munyam first time oba become so obekaya na na boachi na na become him funu na kusa o mensia na na boachi so o mensia palace that's the bronze so I would mensia palace over to 2022 there about we owe allegiance to the golden stool. Enti then another mahine na eba beka yasem ama eba beka history amai royal family no sebi nyana na do ma hin besi usi hinema bekum for say year by year so here basa bi ansi because ye no that ye nipa bi we peace loving people ye nipa bi ye dodo e ho bekum for the bekum ni anya asama on betuma ko dem ye ba abonten a hello na wum because ye ogidi say ade a na do ma hin de nam social media edugu otufo ewura ho fi no ye ne kwa so because they say wakama atu nkrofo bi asum say otu da ewura otumfo na wa close to 3 gates just say adishikuo no wa close to bensa no no ade de tumi odo ade de tumi ama ba ko penya sa na tie Supreme Court ruling the highest court of the land the this say bekum no say beside judgment require oyi Supreme Court yawa pa ana o mas o no mpo na ma judgment no ye no tibisra on fa otumfo ma bekum sanu otumfo yura wa be shed munyam se otumfo yura bo ba yi se o bekum street glass na adi nyina ya penti down na ade ani munyam wa shed no nkro bebre nya sa de no ntise be gina fidie so gina bekum nam apa bi yura chew se bibi sa ekoso nti na me yes press conference bibi sa ekoso abeni kunti hin Kroniti ne me kunti no sanyene asomaje mansabi am tosu mienu am ye bekum kunti ni sanye senase hene na mjira bekum anam
right enti osahina sabi bekum kunti hene ana ono so de abara right enti ye move away afi no yemra Ebo Backman ewa ha Sam Jerome of the NDC ewa ha Ebo Backman the Afrafranto gentleman ewa ha and Sam Jerome of the NDC also ewa ha and Jasibu Aku PhD and so ewa ha see na yenhwe wahene Kwame Ajima Prempe Baumia osi ma ne breti ya wape or the ne policies the vision no ebeba betuwa John Dramani Mahama ono de 24 hour na ode ye adwuma teacher licensure exams na wo twemu portrait for na oso bi anya portrait wana ne ho anwan na kache na Alan Kojo Chematene as the great transformation plan the all inclusive policy ono so free say ye de beko what are your thoughts? And then global info analytics one of my snipers of information how the northern region is pairing na one of the snipers never by Wednesday there I mean aduma no more we full and then John appears to be say ahead in the northern region and then Dr. Baumia is also doing very well except to say Afrafranto is hovering around 4-5% and they are like Afrafranto they won't asante and then they are no for so as I could get to yeah discussions kakra entire
list ni nie enoma beto to dia me baba no ho ade no hwem so betumi a asew na obeka ya jontuma miensa duku portmanteau this way chocolate drink na kan wo hwe afibia so beri ni waware ni a this way chocolate drink na kan sia asew udan kanu ntumu ho me be mo anu so hye kura de aka ho wo de wapi ho o ka se batete eda fom ho this way chocolate drink
kra cha be pe baba ware
asew
ye fi ase this way chocolate drink ya sori anopa no ne yenom ye bi chef fridge nom no se snack ye nya hoho a no ne de serve wo mo ye didi wie ne ye pe bibia bogu ya de so a this way chocolate drink ne yenom and this way no ti anu a he se kire wom kokko wom brick wom bibia wom ade wo hia ne so se
this way chocolate drink
de wo hia ani so se
FDA ahwehwe se adwede nkratoe mo agye atum se eye
What's cool, fresh and trendy with a new look? Makes you feel real good, that refreshing vibe. Satisfies you right just the way you like. Do you know? Do you know? Do you know? Ain't gotta do it alone. Specialized makes you flow. Anytime, anywhere. Special Ice Natural Mineral Water. Feel different. Think special. This advertisement has been vetted and approved by the FDA.
Neat 100.9 FM so any. Na ene a Monday, November 27, 2023. Ebo back my yamwatrase. Sam Jerome wo susu yamwatrase.
Bacho mejo so pa.
Jesse Buaku PhD wo susu yamwatrase.
Ofa meje so.
Right. Ebo, what is great transformational plan? Na mfaso de be na wo so ma the Ghanaian youth. Ehia say e create adwuma ma ne ye. Na ehia say position no ema odi ye wo Ghana. Na enkoba say ompremprempre ase ne ma me nkoton japade no mfa nkwa abrochire.
Adakabri me dase. Ozi kama minchie wetiefo. Na obi biara or show Facebook so minchie. Adakabri enyi lawyer Kwame Jan reason common. Oka asem kubi and anu na meginado na mazakasa. Osene se ekọ n'ima area ho na asase bi wo ho a no bu yazinsin asase bi
Kanda any eye Nima. It is a Kanda board listening Nima because of planning in a Kanda board.
Because of abaze planning. Anu nya asema meginado maka. Edene yetina mi. Onde o eden kasepa. Can you imagine there who see Denny? No one for plan of fancy them Denny. Nja about sembesi. Say a den biara baby wusi and a planner would you see. So without planning into me sit again, papa. If I say when you pay being the one name institution on our braboma, they a corona brabon or kunenim. Mpunto abana brabom, but a course or struggler. I ever show the differences. A co-planning in life, a co-some planning in life. So planning is very important. It is a Bashwa Ghana. Every year be a prepare budget. Questioning there. Budget in a prepare no is based on which plan or what plan. Even plan. Let's say prepare budget. You know the budget you prepare planning see na prepare them budget. Oh yeah, former President Mahama ruled Ghana for 4 years, more than 4 years as a former president, late Atamas Nekakran Kain. Oh, but he ruled Ghana for more than 4 years without a plan. On Misata, that's what they did. Without a plan, they ruled Ghana for 4 years or more. Nanado and Alaji Baumia are ruling Ghana without a plan. Every year we prepare budgets. Budget, you know, on what? On the back of what? We don't know. Inti say abrabosu adakabri say ibutukwan akobebia inyuma. That is when you are embarking on a journey to an unknown destination. A baby ankro hoda. You need inzeme basin in here. In here, Carl. In here, Carla or your papa. In here, driving ya or your papa. In here, road map. Road map no obachiro there baby ara kunu nyim se fa dem kunu na ebutum alcohol nti se inyi road map na ebutum akwa junction bi na obi aka che no baby afa no nyo na ofa nti mpocho kafa ahe ha anyi konen it was also mpocho ayo konen e konen se fa ha nche ebodu because you are traveling without a road map. That is how come at man Ghana says it to yan most ye bu money since by this fourth Republican Constitution here. You've been running this country without a plan. ADAKABRI. Into this year, no, Wakabande. So results say in there. NDC took us to the IMF. MPP so you know IMF is that. No, be here there. You be a Bible strong. On you call IMF bill. The minty. And now Oral and Chamartin. Even before Obenya opportunity, akonya there, Obaya Ghana mampenyin no. Was the plan be about to what there? I mean, me planning ye. So one tum that means the Ghana nyuma. The me kwani na mafado. This planning itself as a road map for the transformation of Ghana's economy and even the country at large. Into honor already first things first. You see, that should tell you how serious that man is. As opposed to one Obrika 24-hour economy without a plan. In fact, we don't even know the form. Now, if you listen to Honorable Harun Idusu, it's about providing public goods and services. He's talking about the public sector. I was listening to Adongo. He's also talking about the private sector. I mean, there's confusion in the air with regards to this 24-hour economy because nobody is clear as to the form, the structure of the so-called 24-hour economy. Maybe I'll have time to talk about it much more. Now, yan Papa Alhaji Bawumia, and it's already answered. He has no plan managing the economy as a head of economic management team. It is as it to two nkofo bi na ma bones in is to two oral and chamatin ho. The unknown bibi different. As GTP na to the GTP was that one so no. Azibiala opedo yen waiting tin wom. Because this about baby Ghana economy you do no. Yeshamunemu. Inti you don't start the 24-hour economy. What's it if amunenu? And at least edu level will be and sa na one hakaro. I mean, if a country is running interest rate of almost 40%, a country is running inflation of about 35% or so, a country is running a city depreciation of about 11 to 12 cities. I mean, this is not economy. Was it run 24 hours economy? The first thing you do is that when you get opportunity, or they stabilize the macroeconomic environment. So, Mr. Alan Chamaten says, GTP. The first thing, if you look at the economic cluster, the first one is the economic cluster. Or so how you able to stabilize the exchange rate. I've always said that Ghana for mistake here and there. When Dr. Bawumia said when the fundamentals are weak, the exchange rate will expose you. And so they said, Dr. Bawumia there. What do you mean by the fundamentals of the economy? Because he said, because he said now kaya. He was the economician instead of unmanaged as the head of economic management team. No, maybe maybe some question there. But you said these are the fundamentals of the economy, and what you are doing is contrary to managing the fundamentals. He said, maybe so accounts book be no when the fundamentals are weak, exchange rate to expose you. We started running with it. Was it the same economy now or complaining about? Remember the 170 questions. I've always said that 170 questions not 13. One farmer John Mahama as president. One farmer said Tekpe as finance minister. Ozema, the vice president then, the late Emisata. The reason being that Dr. Bawumia, when it comes to the management of the economy, it is the responsibility of the vice president. Into the questions not the vice president. Into when Emisata and Tumina Mahama will leave bad economy at that time, as at 2016, no economy. When he was given the same opportunity from 2017 to now, the situation has become worse. Which means probably Dr. Bawumia even didn't know what he was talking about as the fundamentals of the economy. That is my take on that. But let's come to the GTP. The first issue always there. We need to stabilize our exchange rate. Now, when it comes to the issue of exchange rate or a demand and supply issue, this is basic economics, demand and supply issue. On then, Ghana has $, pounds. So you turn azar, na you $2 million. So you $, na Ghana you be paid or kranzama, or $, a bibia, or bank, or sisa, no city knows in $. Na se pada yetsi them concept of demand and supply as a pa. ADAKABRI fato to ho there. Se mango bu season bi na se mango bapa anaso ekutu bapa. Them season the bu there. Prices of mango and ekutu or form. In zaman ekutu no mango no bono yezen. Because the supply of daman zaman odoso. Nti bu there the city chasing daman zamano. See the now ones into on shut them in so the prices will be down. Eda in Zaman koye, my mango and baby no. Even there, mango no bone, obakosel. Ekutuno Bonobokosel. Because now you have more cities chasing the few mango and the Ekutuno in the system. The same thing, Noti. If a country is not able to show up an exchange reserve through export, there, add value to your agricultural produce, add value to your natural resources. And I export aquamanoni. Now, akoje American dollars, even or pounds, as a book woman Nimo. And also, if factories be strategically, no, if factories be in Zambia and a crano, ibija crane, a police or Ghana, about Sikaka and Chinese was back. Oya dollars as back them in Zamano. The Mexican wakamanimo. That is how we manage the exchange rate of a country. That is why I'm saying that. So if Dr. Baume was talking about the fundamentals of the economy, and the basic economic principle is that when you export more and you reduce import, you can strengthen exchange rate. Let's say exchange rate you would be then something went wrong. But Oran and Chamatin in the GDP, watch that because if you're able to increase your production, the two major sectors of the economy in terms of productivity or production, or the agriculture sector and the industrial sector, the more you produce in agriculture sector and you're able to link the sector to the industrial sector, let's say add value, let's say export in Zaman Kwabuchira, on the Mexican. So while in Chamatin or in Zama to Tukwem, now other in Zama Bebria, or when I come. If you will be able your opportunity to read the plan, you see them. Mama Sidi now because economy biarano now kuma only the exchange rate. The exchange rate is what enlivens every sector of the economy. Since the Sidi ya since only 12%, wa affect bibia economy mu. So Chinabi yitumi omo before mo budu be maybe 6 cities, 5 cities, 4 cities, 3 cities, it will also affect the economy positively. So I'm saying that the man has shown for the I will bring it down. 2, also sober, the interest rate in our to free no. ADAKABRI, mamaka sementro. And you can check it right now. Go to Botswana. They have single digit interest rate of less than I think 3%. South Africa, single digit interest rate. In fact, Togo, go to Togo. Go to Ivory Coast. Go to Benin. You know, Benin is governed by independent candidates. Yes, Patrice Talon, an independent candidate. In fact, the one before this one was also independent candidate. And go and check the economy. They are running single digit inflation, single digit interest rate. These are the countries which also went through COVID. They went through COVID. They went through the same Russia-Ukraine war. But if you go to those countries, the economy is doing better.
And notwithstanding, on top of people's minds, a 24-hour economy. On top of people's minds, a digitalization. And then a smaller number of persons can record GTP. Why?
Yeah, because in you see, Ghana, young politics, NDC and PP politics. That is the danger. In fact, Ghana ain't tumping because of that. It is a NDC customer or a news. Nyansa more news. Then we run with it. MPP customer or a news. But an independent candidate or customer, in China or independent candidate. But Dr. Customer, listen to me, pa. If your team, be pa. Young problem in Yabba is young problem with Ghana CCL. You will see you managing a company called Ghana Limited. The CEO is not performing. So the country is going down. The company is going down. We are looking for another CEO. We are not looking for another political party. Makada Ghana Mbrano, the constitution of the Ejuman, or the Ghana power to on financial political party, or this Nyimpa Kunumu as the president. Last month, that is why even if the president resigns from his party to another party, he will still be president. But if MP or resign from the party to another party, obey by election. So that should tell you there, when it comes to the presidency, it's about the person and not the party. The mistake is that, they say, Obi Jina party that he can be president. I was listening to my good friend, Honorable Slightete. I support Honorable Alan Chamatin. As at the time, I support Honorable Alan Chamatin. To him, Alan will be a better president than Dr. Bawumia. So he supported Alan. Now, Alan is going independent candidate. Dr. Bawumia is going on the ticket of MPP. Now he says Dr. Bawumia can be better president than Honorable Alencha Martin. You see, so the question is that does a political party, which people only use as a vehicle to pursue their personal political interest or ambition, does a political party add value to somebody's integrity? No. Does political party add value to somebody's competence? No. Does the political party, because if political party does, there's no way Ghana to be a dream. But it is about individuals' performance. Somebody, we are looking for CEO, an individual to manage Ghana, to put together a team of people who can move Ghana forward. It is not about political party. Example I always give is that if we are looking for a better person to manage NEET FM, and 3 people show up, one came with Benz, one came with Toyota, one came with maybe BMW, then they appear for interview. To select the best person, no, would you consider car was better? No, the car doesn't add any value to them. It is their CV, their competence, their character, their credibility, their vision and plan for NEET FM. So the political parties are only vehicles people are using. So Mr. John Mahama will be a good president because he's on an NDC ticket. So what about if he becomes independent candidate? He won't be a good president. So Dr. Bawumia can be a good president because he's running on a MPP ticket. If he goes as independent, he can't be a good president. Mr. Alencha Martin is going independent. He can't be a good candidate. But if our MPP ticket is that, he'll be a good candidate. You see how we've reduced politics? To the extent today, if you don't take time, anybody at all, a party will elect to be a flag bearer. Or they call someone a two-man. Whether you Bakono or a good or about the interest of the nation or the interest of those who brought him. So I am saying that until we come to the realization, like the way Benin people, you see, Benin, but they realize that the party politics is destroying their country. So they started with Yaya Boni. They voted for him to become a president as independent candidate. Okay. After that, this is the way to they voted for another independent candidate, Patrice Talon, to also become president, because they've seen that it's only independent candidate that can bring the country together, that can put together the best team to develop the nation. Right. And that is what Mr. Alencha Martin is going to do. Right.
Ebo Backman of the Movement for Change and what's in it, Now, Jesibuako, PhD, digitization on top of people's minds, but below the numbers for 24-hour economy. Digitalization in itself, a barriers of issues in Nana.
Yo, ADAKABRI Medasepa, Edikan, Maminchia, NEET FM, a TFO, any Ashefwa or Moshe or Facebook, Enra, Ena Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia, the Vice President of the Republic, MPPCCA, Onona Odi Anymore. Bekwako winning power in 2024 no Monet National Executive of the party headed by Chairman Stephen Tim Justin Kodria Frimpong Omukopie Menshia Palace Ekochia Motumfo Osei Tutu His Royal Majesty Akwesidaya Ekoso no Omu nya kwenya ampenifo no ekoyi Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia echire nana se nana we oba nyame nchadia 2024 December 7th December ono na MPP aban MPP political party ye woso no ono na ye dini begina as flag bearer enra na uhwe event ni nyina na very colorful just a bibia ko asomdwema akwesidai kese ya omuye na enra no just a bibia ekoso wano mi sign echia me boss akosua menu nyame yadomo Saturday or for adenta MPP cozy yes MPP parliamentary primaries
or the poster abebo me down
hey sir
with that permission
hey over area ko tojogu form
wo so ameka ho asem ametuma no
Saturday na what
MPP delegates mo adenta ye besre mo say Saturday yi de akosua asamenu dodo freno cozy oda number 3 say oba wo mu a ye wafa ensem a odi atudwa awie yi se digitalization eka ho a ebe yi ana na ye utilize sa digitalization no ye ne sen ama Ghana etumi etumpon wofa dia meka ne se Mr. John Dramani Mahama 24-hour economy no kan no okato ho no nti ase Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia ebe kan bi no ansa odwane aba abekire mu ye thank you to ewo na lerigu na migina hobi na de tie ne se Mr. John Dramani Mahama ka asem no okato ho no 2 weeks time eno hu se asem no de oka ne tra ye se wanwi hu ye okasa se ebia ogina NDC fo bim ena okasa ba onim se Ghana no ba bia yedu sisi ano enya agro eni yedi adwuma pa MPP aban ya ba ya beye no ye ntena se ema NDC embesa say sa ne amani nyina na ono 24 hours no ye mbisa se in 2012 time a owini ye se eno go be president for 6 months. I think from June to December. No, you're president in 2012. From 2013 to 2016 December. When to me anye 24-hour economy. Just say one nan who amana dream say oye 24-hour economy ebeboa Ghana for ebeboa school for ebeboa teacher for just ebeboa obibi or tikrom ha ebeboa businessmen omu ye adwuma wana nwe ho yes oni sa idea no o katu hoja no ho keke na Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia ye wona lerigu o kan e na o san kire mu say baby ayedu sisia no we are in the digital economy na Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia started digitalization say ye nyina ye wo ha say emfie miensani eko emfie anani for getting to 3 to 4 years. You start to say the digitalization economy ho. Is it over 21st century? We could develop economy. All the developed economy digitalization ekoso. And no mudi juma. And no the main drive of the economy. Without digitalization, no mambia enkoso. Ghana is a developing economy. Just say you know afei ena ye kika ye niama bom afei ena ye tutu ye niama ye hihye ye niama say ye beba be developed economy but as at now ye developing economy na Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia adwinkese Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia a man with vision, a man with value, a man with integrity obi oda osuda ye pa efani ma ho. You started say the digitalization bata eniama ye ene me no ka say health insurance pese ubefi sehwi aba kra akọ head office akọ renew health insurance kra che say phone be our use so use Apollo so use Android o just all fine I'll download the health insurance app and be our pebia ene the short code and they renew national health insurance through digitalization, and this is a 24-hour economy. That thing has been there. Mr. John Dramani Mahama has never think through this thing. On me one nam wafamibo. Under John Dramani Mahama, 24-hour economy. Ghanaians were plugged in darkness. International company BTC Coca-Cola. They relocated to Ivory Coast. So many companies fi Ghana because enkani akro mu be adwuma no kra na eden as of January 2017 Ghana was still experiencing doom. So it was in the mid-March 2017 answer MPP aban yetumi solve sa issues ni na who be president when to me anya 24-hour economy am one crofo who got na fie no and who say oh okay the Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia edit digitalization ye wo Ghana ha no uba usu ese ukan bibi fa ho na Ghana fo ehun se uwo krom and usu ubeye 24-hour economy without explanation. The national chairman of NDC chairman Asiedu Katia actually omu communicators NDC communicators to be specific say omuko radio so omuko TV so na omu chire 24-hour economy ni mu a omu nya abotre na enye obi akeke kra na se o chire sa 24-hour economy ni mu chese mu ye say a policy plan and ade ba nanka by this time there NDC communicators nyina say by this time obi to me can bibi papa ever 24-hour economy no so obi to me e chire mu ye a me na otie krase adwuma ko oche obi kasa e won kra ha ni tfm a say me nana mutumi convincing no say abrewa 24-hour economy na ye kan anini up to date. Mr. John Dramani Mahama and the NDC, including their communicators, omo tete so omo beba be kire 24-hour economy. Na omo chairman kra mo warning say omo nya abotre na obi ano ankopa. In the era of digitalization, wafa min kan kwetwe zipline drone technology. Dr. Alhaji Mahmood Baumia adwinkese a man with vision. Obia Ghana for Gina Tumze Papa eba no economics a wo eba no digitalization e wo eba no adwin a ye de tena fie adwin a ye de ye adwuma eno so e wo. This is the man Ghanaians are yearning for and not John Dramani Mahama. Na mebo bo no kra ubebo obi na eye den ubebo obi eno kra Ghana fo ehu hwe na afei ya you just say kotena bencha afei na wada no hu coach ebe kire nipa ombo 3 nipa ombo 2 ofa Ghana is a serious country baby I do sisi ano enya agro ni edi o tabi when we introduce free SHS policy so the commentaries no from NDC General Secretary now General Secretary fifi avikwete eni ni nkrofo atemdi omu die ensemu omu kafa President Akufo-Addo ho adapo omu di twa Dr. Mahmood Baumia any MPP for yengina yeti omemu ha yenim ensemu a ekoso now say last week Mr. John Dramani Mahama kojina Bunu East or starting say oya ni thank you to no afa we hu say baby edru emu oden if you don't speak truth to power Ghanaians will continue to vote against you okojina Bunu East as this is here there free SHS in it has come to stay yes ejane shewa wa na beba obi asi ade ani nyo enne who confirm actually say it has come to stay but the MPP government they've introduced a good policy. What kind of joke is this? Chese ebeye MPP a Ghana for be boy abaso de ene yenka ni say enye papa say ye NDC dia yenka ni say eye papa up to date. I'm saying say on authority say the candidature of John Dramani Mahama is still struggling to explain the 24-hour economy because that thing has already been in a the measures that they will put in place. Just say in the era of digitalization, it's about job creation. It's going to bring job creation. What for? 24-hour economy. Circle hey ya circle. Miko Kumasi. Nanzi on shia mi Kumasi. Yamfa kanko. Ye di VIP ne ko ye. Ye be do ye around 2 a.m. 2 a.m. o. Vodafone ni mo anani ama akoso. Ejuma ekoso. Ejuma o ekoso. Just say omo mu ton charges. Omo mu ton phone. Omo mu yeti. Omo mu ton indomie. Ekoso. Baby abedu bia ekoso. Hospitals, around 24-hour economy. Most of the institutions, even DVLA, passport office, and o passport who now per se who apply for fra. Is possible? Ahomachikro to me sorry. Apply say o passport who per se o ye passport for fra. Fill documentation online. So as for the digitalization, the offer say amanka. Minim baby a Ghana ye kwakodu ene obi wo ho a ubetumi aye research munyi universities best 3 yemfa ne says University of Ghana crowd example University of Ghana ukɔ hɔ a student a ɔmo tɔn nneɛma student a ɛtɔn ntare especially mmaa no shoes ɛne saa nneɛma no obi wɔ hɔ a oni shop o oni saa sika no sɛ oni bɛsi 50,000 ana oni bɛsi 20,000 sɛ ɔde kɔgye shop ni phone so through WhatsApp ɛna nneɛma ni gu ni dem ɛna ɔyɛ hu dede digital marketing online digital marketing a ɛkɔ so ɛnyɛ shop o nneɛma ni gu ni dem egu ni hostel baabi oda ɛna wapɛ biribi akyekyere ho ɛna ɔyɛ product no ɛyi ɛwɔ Facebook Twitter Instagram WhatsApp upɛ bi a ɔde bɛbrɛw delivery system ɛyɛ adwuma ɛnɛ hwɛ riders yi baabi a sisi adeɛ yɛayɛ ne in such a way sɛ woyɛ rider woyɛ company ne adeade a you register with an association wokɔ 37 American embassy hɔ a they have their office there. This is what we are talking about. Enye enada Ghana baby a yedu no yepe se yetoa dia MPP ejuma ye hyase no ese itumi toa so na Ghana fapemu a yepe se ekosi no na Ghana etumi esiniye na ye no ane se na ambe ex-president Kufuor free power in 2008 2009 when NDC came. Look at the way they collapsed health insurance. Then in Professor late Professor Tamils, I'll catch the Ghana for say is going to introduce 110 premium. Sa time and a cash and carry cry. Sa prices a cost so. Amanfu who kolebu baby obekobia any aman koso. These are the same people telling us they want to run a 24-hour economy. Now wafa. Now, Ghana for Yankolana. It has gotten to a time NDC4 so mufa Ghanaians said they are serious and they are serious people. Omunim se nkola bi se bedu election ni ebegina no mo ebegina no mo dwomanum no mo kɔ ebedu no mo dwomanum no mo kɔ 2024 election ebaya about records ebaya about what the MPP has done from 2017 to 2024 and at the abysmal performance of Mills Mahama Emisata from 2009 to 2016. That is the records that the Ghanaians are going to base.
Okay.
In the era of digitalization, and wafa baby because studio be fekeke. Just say ube ko baby ni ekuta cameras ni ade dabi. Through digitalization and modern innovation, a camera bi and ye DCC ho and one try ho ye bibia the bibia eco TV so ye bibia. So it is about time say the digitalization drive of the new patriotic party championed by Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia NDC4 ebema no credit no mo hu say 24-hour economy na omo kan omo ntiase ade ani wo hoda dakra no man pro bi crack pete shi ba kra 24 hours John Tibebre 24 hours
Jesse Buaku PhD of the MPP and what's in no at least he's a member of the MPP in good standing on forfeiting the membership
dabi
this year minua me offer say o superi kwabena abro superi
okay
and asawase or a polling station youth organizer St. Teresa's Primary Lower Asawase West electoral area for feature of membership. You are by this letter informed that you are no longer a member of the MPP, but you have publicly endorsing Honorable Alan Kojochire Matne, presidential candidate Movement for Change, as your presidential candidate instead of or other than the party's elected presidential candidate in the person of HE, the Vice President Dr. Mahama Bawumia. Your action breach articles 35A, 4, as well as 391 of the Constitution. Article 391 of the party's Constitution buttresses your forfeiture. You are no longer a member of the MPP, and so you are not expected to partake in any party activities. We wish you the best. Sincerely yours, Norbert Bamfo, constituency secretary. Eja wonsa nyanka wo lete. Jerem 24-hour economy, a policy or a plan, at least on top of people's minds, well ahead of digitalization and also ahead of GTP. Is it enough to propel John Dramani Mahama now?
Subsequently, you be who or more in our politics currently. Now, Bibi da manima, me person me camera no say a bit me I capture. It was a year 11th August 2020. Now a year modern Ghana, any other portals in a report here. Put here a Urana Puno Kase, or say a good government class 30.1 million Ghana cedi free SHS debt under NDC. Now, what kind of story now? You're also changing and say, President Mahama now under free SHS and a progressively free SHS, we jack up 30.1 million Ghana cedis. It may be sa MPP for say, Sabio or more chine and or more cassa or more chine. Inti Oma Union who say no progressive free SHS or one mobile and almost moving to the free SHS. So if they really thought and I say Omoginia, Nkombe who say that program wasn't a novelty, but a yadiana existed. A bill Jessibuako made mention of say yet they abel for a year digitalization in a year national health insurance and I'm a minimum age. When yini bebrea, Kobe say introduction of free SH national health by now a district mutual health, and now a exclusive to every district. It doesn't travel from one district to the other. Inti mimi krom se she also krebia, a year more se she also pay. And ye jumampo away be a contomra. Please, Mr. I wrote it. I took your pen to write.
No, what you say, Mama Kai?
Please, I took your pen to write.
What you say, Mama Kai?
But you him. Now ask yourself, say, in the area of say Oyan Abefono, how is it possible for say Obi registering the card was if you also are? Odu aya gan Wester yetumeje. If not say aya digitalizer, how would it be accepted? But what you say? A president and nipa krono yetumi key information to know say this person is a registrant. I will have on your day on the car because a nipa no at the camper you can't tell by face. You have to input the person's information on the machine. I just centralized to know. This is common sense, but sometimes MPP people sit on radio and say NBC don't think. And here if you really thought about it, and Kabeu said this is a form of the digitalization. I started running my own business from 2014, 2015 up to today. Meme no say I bear for kwanya your first sika from bank onto your phone. 2015 Meme Bank, Access Bank, I was doing it. So do I need an MPP person to come and tell me say I don't think Abraham me and Kasamiede me use it. And in any case, as MPP person, I urgently say more anyone digital infrastructure under a year vice president by what me one digital infrastructure, one to make it possible for that digitalization now all can to thrive. One, Anyakwan, you know, say under President Mahama in 2015, he commissioned about $38 million euro project. You see, and Oka said me boy, make a man who says MPP for 9 minutes. They don't reason, they don't think. But then this is for the Yakasa. Before you back and you're
I'll use the same way.
You see, but you used it.
Yes, I'll use the
same
way.
President Mahama Kasa 1 minute.
Una can't. Let's go on. And you didn't feel sorry about
I'll
it.
use the same
Now,
word.
Sabi Kafro MP before you know.
Let's go.
What for him? Yes. Ghana Web, 18th May 2015. A TV sema Mahama commissions a 38 million fiber optics infrastructure in Ho. Okay, kind story now. Also, President John Mahama has commissioned the Eastern Corridor fiber optics backbone infrastructure. Monday, blah 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 blah. Ujina ho catch him say me yedai me boa ye kasa ye dwene o. So we know what we are talking about. Mention one digital infrastructure. One. Anya kra no tinkra ha uni makra digital center. You know that. And now possible for Sanyoma working to thrive. And I say, be oh, by yano near Sabi Kafro or what has he done? Today, you are saying, Sir President Mama Cotnefi, and I feel what Jenny say 24-hour economy or the beba. Umpo they also it is in existence, Dada. Sabi Kafro. Answer na wo ba because of planting for food and jobs. No careful near. No moon no baye. No moon no baye. We don't know planting. No moon planting. They were planting. And you know what is it? Now, what far? President Mahama, a 24-hour economy no can or Jenny Hopper, so I'm coming to explain. Said the Bayer a tear for near Shefu in a bed. A Betias young say, indeed, this is a manner or Casa Sabika Fro or Jenny Hopper Papa and Sana or Eden and Sana Waka. Na or Yenswa or ye. Or for that, some na ye can was him. And now yet to where ye can say, Ubisa say Ghana, what is our problem? Ubisa every individual walking in the street. Now Ubisa say amongst the plethora of problems are Ghana what the end of the Kanya. And she any pan back and say unemployment and economy. And some have impact corruptions money at the idea. Abba. So if you say unemployment is an issue, whereby today you are touting say one man kola free SHS momo UA school. But you should ask yourself this simple, commonsensical question. So, Osha crowd SHS and Osha crowd tertiary, which one is difficult? So, it will tell you, say, the person who probably was unable to cater for Nakura in SHS will still be unable to cater for Neba for a tertiary institution. That is a simple logic. In Kolana will say, Omofi SHS, Omuya, Omomentimianko tertiary, na so mona mabonte. With no decent job. With no decent job. So the most important thing on the minds of everybody, and it's will be Jumaide, economy ni be. And one economy ni there were so many indicators a better economy. President Mahama in the 24-hour economy. No. This will be the end product. One, there will be what? High production. And I say productivity so you sit down and ask yourself, say, okay, you see 24-hour economy no e wo hodada and no despite media adwuma ma de dey adechen. Okay, despite media has the capacity to obey adwuma ma de achen. What about Jero media only the capacity and as a Jero media e be a cost of doing business no onti mean run 24-hour economy. What about Jesse Boateng media only the capacity because of cost of doing business no about 12 now why day now upon. And I say other people. So it should tell you say if those people who benya that capacity and I say omu benya bibina eson masia they can also operate as despite is what operating. And for mama increase production, increase production. Ma production akosro. Now, say production ekosra na ye kan ho asem. Yen economy ya almost all our consumables about 90% of it ye consume midi baby de ba. Ye babedino. It should tell you, say, we have the demand there. Say ye were in Numa to rise up to the occasion and then produce a yes and your manner yehiana. Certainly, our imports ebede ebekofom. And when your import comes down now when your excess in terms of productivity and production now, ubetimi I export it. And when you export more, and no LSN the burden on your currency. In this case, your Ghana, into your Ghana city no. In terms of the pressure and in terms of say yesi kana ho den eco form no, we will be able to stabilize and then your currency no. Because only more import to exert pressure on local currency. Because ni awo export no den cover the mount.
Wofa, who here no sound so the free hoa. Because of say yeah more of importation, you know. Sometimes in terms of food inflation, you import the inflation of other country into your country. You import the inflation of other country through importation of other goods and services into your country. So if you are able to a 24-hour economy to reduce importation, it tells you commonsensically and logically say, oh yeah, you are reducing your food inflation. Thereby, importing anything forward. So the 24-hour economy of President Mahama, it will help deal with this difficulty or problem. Ye can wasem. Wofa, adia ye can wasem no. Say Jesse, you are thinking say President Mahama, you know, I'm telling you, President Mahama thought about it. So it's a one, this policy will be voluntary. Number two, this policy is more tailored towards the private sector. Of course, the government sector is involved because we have certain government parastatal. Womu provide services the multi because of the demand and the pressure there. No, it is imperative thereof. Say you be operate a 24-hour economy over this area. What are some of these institutions that we are talking about? And now okay say through digitalization, you know, say who make passport application make sure say ene obi di tumu so person or renew the passport in pono ya man send nipa ko 3 months send nipa ko no ya man 3 months. What is it telling you? I did not having a year abefo online but the online you should know say it is not an end to itself because it is operated by a human resource or a human capital. So it should tell you say logically if say it's me masa jumaku run a 3 shift system obi ko anapa obi ko mid afternoon na obi ko enwumre na ade no ye betimi ayede a process those applications more the same thing as compared to DVLA na me no ka say o de ma next year emerson hwenkrofo renew on licenses hwenkrofo epel licenses hwenkrofo eco registration of the cars hwenkrofo omukwa akoye road world ne ehun keka ho. The pressure is so much say and now uko wager so uko DVL for office money there ubetimi akọ ho macha akosala impenu so no so because of the pressure what is wrong if a 24-hour economy comes what do you say obi upon 4 o'clock no obi comes 4 o'clock nipa na ye adwuma to 12 o'clock obi aba waba be ye adwuma so ebi 7 o'clock and I say 8 o'clock wapon there wouldn't be any backlog a bomb of production ekoso. But with the private sector, what are we talking about? The private sector in be a private sector yes in manufacturing. You all say Osha a despite group of company. Despite ABB to say special ice, any special drinks money a honke kahoni ade. And maybe despite has the capacity to employ a base 200 people, but he is doing it with 100 people because of the cost of doing business. What is the main cost of doing business? Electricity. The main cost of doing business is electricity. So if you say a buying son na sene a catch and say at the off-peak hours, you know, a quanya and electricity who use you know, you're subsidizing the amawa. The person will do more production, needing additional hands or mobile to increase the production or to maximize the profit in order to pay additional workers now wafa womono way you don't understand and you label somebody as say he didn't think through. You that you thought through and you that you are filled with knowledge, you are failing to just comprehend with some of these things. We are saying say the construction sector. Ghana because other developing and developed countries are more constructions even at night. Construction because main contractors will even tell you say when you have the people to work with even during the night and to fast track and if you understand construction say contractor IPC interim payment certificate and I say you say the machines are sitting idle because of a prolonged duration for a jumana. It also adds additional cost onto a bino cost of construction money. So even by doing this component, it helps eliminate or do away with some of these things. This person will need additional hand.
Okay.
And if the person is willing, and the person roll on onto the project, the pakono incentive obey. We also spoke about the financial sector. We spoke about the financial sector last week. Of me bahaka chiro say Osha a bit to say Ghana and then America. Yachim about 5 hours. In the about 5 o'clock or hana. If about 12 o'clock, for why a transfer be at to me account ma me di business. About 2 mobile 5 o'clock. My friend me bank ya Yapon. So it means say I cannot transact. Meanwhile, no, me yes cano to transfer to ABR, your partner, ABR US, to bring in a certain machinery or to bring in a certain commodity or product to be buy boy. Bank is my So if we have the financial sector that has the capacity to work for 24 hours, we will be able to avert some of this unforeseen situations, thereby productivity in our various businesses. Because we are talking about the retail shops. And I say even by 10, 11, 12, ko osu krampa busy. So busy. Uko osu 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock, you will not find any proper restaurant in Osukra Benye. You will not find any proper restaurant in Osu. I will be near Gianni Pie. So if let me be very honest. There was a time. No problem. They were close. 11:30. But what I say? So if you are talking about if you are talking about this 24-hour economy, if really you do not understand and you are finding it difficult to comprehend, yes, our policy, yeah. Enka otiasia, Dr. Baumia tiasia, enkonko gunwen mas enkanje say choba. Meanwhile, the Upper East Regional Minister say 24-hour crampo no. Shadia ya jine juma hono. Also want to be in a year na. And that is what Minister who what's in the UK. Abo braya shift system ejare mponchini adekura ewo UK na jo. Emoni adeno. You are sitting there telling people say, "Who know you better." This is the kind of person that you cheer the cow. So on your day, on share a whole region. If you really do not understand,
okay.
What's not say? Now why you
the final comment?
Now ya chere wase.
My name is the final
comment. Me chere wase no what ya say.
Ofa
some to final comment because kasa answer me be kasa. Ofa, why? It's not if I use spoke before I spoke.
Oh, massa.
So what is it?
Final comment. The etienne say mestre say
entishe
o producers na ma menu ansio bako enka no wa bre pa because simple 24 hours and me can say even their communicators they don't understand no. Jerome has demonstrated clearly also construction side wofa me fa unkwachire hwe omo ye kwan e wo Ghana ha chorus gaval circle ha any other places Teshini adi omo ye kwan 24 hours. Most of the places are
talk as if Ghana
high production bay. When Mr. John Dramani Mahama was leaving office in 2016, not growth rate, not to say
Mahama left
But kasa yeah. You see the car send me there. When you don't plan, you suffer to develop. That is the difference between Mr. Alan Chamaten, Dr. Baumia, no message on Mahama. Dr. Baumia, when he failed in managing the economy, I'm coming. I'm coming. He has shifted. They've shifted him to digitalization. Ghana Web.
He has supported
and the vice president.
He has supported the president. On any day, who beat John Dramani.
So that we will stay there, Dr. Baumia, or failing to digitalization. But there's a Minister of Communication and Digitalization who received an award for her role in digitalization in Ghana. Listen to this. As the Communication and Digitalization Minister. Ghana Web. Oh, search. Ghana Web. Now you can even anybody listen to me can search. Anybody listen to me can search.
You mentioned the day so that we check it from here.
Go to Ghana Web. Go to Google. No, go to Google. Okay, listen to me. Listen to me.
Okay.
Like how I know. You couldn't say that.
Emma Ibu Backman of the Movement for Change. Yamfa Sada, Yamfa Emma Sam Jerome of the NDC. Yamfa Sada Emma Jesibu Ako PhD of the NPP. Na Asada Eko also Edema Kunu Ghana. Se Kunu Ghana. Wade Honchon capsules aba. Renal disorders, prostate problems. Honchon capsules ebehwe at the amount. So that Mr. Kill for libido in men correcting premature ejaculation and also all the amount. Cane tablet for treating high blood pressure that is hypertension and also so Nukunu Ghana at the about the amount war. A man there Araba Bazin and or the ebai. Tibomadiana say any chemist, any over the counter shop biano. Okwa ubinya Kunu Ghana privacy. With my friend was 03024 413 9176 020 413 9176 020 413 9176 and 027 413 9176. Ibeko fi if you na ye kono ula kokuma kredi ebeko na ula kokuma one abnamoe ene DJ foreigner ena agree awie da munyina amase mungusu no muntie neat 100.9 FM